jẹ ní tó bá jọ ìyá ẹ ló kọ ẹ sáyé wà dákẹ́ màálù ló bí ẹ màálù námà ewu àánú ọfìà ẹran ìgbín ó lè dákẹ́ tó bá dákẹ́ ìyá ẹ kọ́ ló bí ẹ. ó ti dákẹ́ sẹ́gbó tán ni ìyá ẹ kọ́ ló bí àánú ọfìà. Continue talking. Then you come back up, talk. Ọmọ Nama.
Thank God, mo ti expose you. Some people mo ti expose you.
Ẹ bá wo wèrè, kí ló expose? Ó expose ibi tó ti wá. Ó expose ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀. Ó ṣí fúrọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ síta, ó ló expose. Òbò yẹ́ ẹ̀rùn ó ló expose. Are you normal? Who does that? Are you normal? Ó gbéjà ó jáde ó jẹ́ kó mọ ibi tó ti wá pé wèrè ló bí ẹ Nama ló bí ẹ ó ló expose. What have you accomplished? Àwa ti fà petition ó ń kẹ́ lára. Petition bá tiẹ̀ lọ, ìwọ ń sunkún lórí paparano. You are a bloody bastard. O ti accomplish. Kí ló accomplish? Kí ló accomplish? Àwa gbé DNA gbé wọnú court. Wọ́n kò lónìí court. Kí ló accomplish? Ọmọ Nama, ọmọ ewúrẹ́, òun sọ̀rọ̀. O ti accomplish. Ọwọ́ ayé ń ṣe nǹkan ìwọ náà o fẹ́ bọ́ sàárẹ̀ ayé o fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Go and do something relevant. Kótó wá síbi tán lọ́pọ̀lọ́ tán ti ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ebi pé platform yìí ọ̀wẹ̀rẹ̀ ló ń bọ́ síbi ni.
Kọ́bọ̀ ṣàmú ṣàjẹ́rì paparano. Kọ́bọ̀ wọn lè dá lórí.
Lọ́sọ̀rọ̀ platform olórí ẹbí kó lọ sọ́kú bẹ́ẹ̀.
Yìí wọn lè dá wọn náírà fún ẹ, mo jẹ́rìí paparano.
Lọ́sọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀yà aláyẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa dáwọ́ fún ẹ̀ ẹ̀yà send account number ẹ̀ báyìí.
Aries àtàwọn kọ́sìpọ̀ìn àwọn ló lè dáwọ́ fún ẹ. Ní orí bíbá ẹ̀ wọ́n lè dáwọ́ fún ẹ.
Let me bless your new year. Let me bless your new year. Jẹ́ ká ṣe test right now. Fèyí jẹ́ ká ṣe test. Submit account number right now. Màá send ẹ̀ sí paparano 100 pay. Kò rí pé mi ò ní ìdòwò platform ọ̀dẹ̀ dídí ni a year and 6 months. Orí mi tí mo tọrọ $1 rí. 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 Ọmọ ẹrú. Owó tí mo fi ń gun plane lásán ó bọ́ màmá ẹ̀ lábúlé ibi tó wà. Owó tí mo fi ń fly lásán ó bọ́ màmá ẹ̀ fún 10 years. Ọmọ ẹrú. When people are talking, don't come up here, you bloody idiots.
I think
ṣé $20 stand that $20 stand that ló fi kó jẹ́ mi lójú. $20 stand that ló fi kó jẹ́ mi lójú. Ẹgbẹ́ ló ti tó fún travel lọ sí Nàìjíríà owó tí mo tó $1 rí. Èyí lọ fi tọ́lẹ̀ pépà kó ẹnu. Èyí lọ fi tọ́lẹ̀ pépà kó ẹnu. Lọ fi tọ́lẹ̀ pépà kó ẹnu.
Wà busted láàárọ̀ yìí lọ sí another platform. Mo dẹ̀ máa platform.
Ok, wọ́n ti rán yín síta. Wọ́n ti rán yín síta. Wọ́n ẹbí pé mo fa kúrú. Wọ́n ti rán yín síta. Ẹ̀yin ẹrú. Petition yẹn ó máa lọ. Bàtà fáìlì ṣàtọ̀rọ̀ wọn náà. Dẹ́kun mọ̀ pé petition mọ̀. Ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ pé petition mọ̀ bàtà fáìlì dẹ́n bèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Jẹ́ pretend kó lọ́gbọ́n díẹ̀ jẹ́ engage ká pretend kó lọ́gbọ́n for 2 minutes. Ìgbà tá a fa petition ṣó mọ̀ owó tó fi type ẹ̀ ṣó mọ̀ owó tó fi submit ẹ̀ ṣó mọ̀ bí tó gbé lọ ó mọ̀ gbà tó gbé lọ wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n tọrọ $1 lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ti rán ẹ́ síta ẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ sọ.
Ṣé ti bèrè question tó mo fẹ́ dá yín lóhùn?
Wọ́n ti rán ẹ síta ó yà dáhùn ṣó wà tẹ́gbàtà fàlẹ̀. Ṣó wà tẹ́gbàtà fàlẹ̀.
Jẹ́ kí n
ṣó wà tẹ́gbàtà fàlẹ̀. Answer yes or no. Ṣó wà tẹ́gbàtà fàlẹ̀.
Cool down.
Yes or no. Yes or no.
Let me answer you. Cool down.
Yes or no. Táàtò fi sọ pé let me answer you wá ti dáhùn. Tó bá lọ́gbọ́n wá ti dáhùn. Tó bá lọ́gbọ́n wá ti dáhùn.
Let me answer you.
You should be yes or no. You should be yes or no.
You can't tell me yes or no. I want to answer you now.
Ló wà mẹ́gbàtà fàlẹ̀ yes or no.
Ìkọ́tẹ́ mi mọ̀.
Tó bá lọ́gbọ́n you will answer.
I'm not against your petition. I
don't give a fuck if you're supposed to
against it. Because I know your petition is going nowhere.
You're not my problem.
Even before you write it, I know it's not going anywhere.
Your opinion doesn't count.
You can't deceive me.
If it's not going anywhere,
comment section, you are a deceiver. You started this wrong narrative.
Why they pay you
for Mohbad?
Why they pay you? I'm a deceiver. I deceived your father and your mother to bet Mohbad bastard like you. I deceived your father and your mother, and they fucked each other. I deceived your father and your mother, they fucked each other, and they came up with a numbnut like you. You see, I'm a very good deceiver.
Somebody like you is
I'm the one who deceived your father to fuck your mother to give birth to a bastard like you.
Look at what
Torí pé mo ti accomplish ìkan láyé mi, mo deceive ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀ tán fi dóra wọn wá bí ewúrẹ́ bíi tiẹ̀. Torí pé mo ti deceive dáadáa. Ó yá, speak another one. Speak another one, make I explain to you. Ewúrẹ́, you no get work. You where people dey talk with sense, you enter, you dey make noise. Petition dey pain you. Petition dey pain you. When you supposed to dey clap, say okay, maybe we go see some truth from that angle. You are a bastard. You are an anti-justice. You are a moron. You are an annual fear. You be correct annual fear. Ewunama.
African TV tó bá ti land kò jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ mo fẹ́ respond to you.
Mo land all the time 24/7 mo land.
Talk your own.
Tó bá ti ṣe ẹgbẹ́ mo máa dàbò ẹ̀. Tó bá ti lanu mo máa dàbò ẹ̀ sìn. Mo máa dàbò ẹ̀ tó bá ti lanu Fèyíkẹ́mi petition dey pain you. Guy would like to lie. I don't see who they pay, say the petition person to get the truth. To find the truth of what Mohbad, they pay some people would like to lie. The wicked people, they are plenty. Petition, they pay you. Petition, they pay you. You get mad, you they disgrace your family because they petition somebody, no be your sister, no be your auntie. I mean, you did them when they kill Mohbad. Make una they confess so. I don't understand why petition they pay you for Fèyíkẹ́mi. You they attack me, say we file petition. Can you see that you're exposing your family? You're exposing your generation. You can file 1 million petition, it won't get anywhere. You can file 1 billion petition. The devil has a way of confessing. The devil is confessing. They have sent you out, and you go collect.
African TV is only the new people that just joined this movement.
The old
wait till let me say something.
We're cleaning house. 2025.
Let me tell you something.
2025. 2025. We're cleaning out. 2025. We're cleaning the old dirty rag. We are cleaning dirty rags like Fèyíkẹ́mi. Fèyíkẹ́mi anti-justice.
You know you are
Fèyíkẹ́mi petition they pay you. Petition they pay you. Petition they pay you.
I know
Fèyíkẹ́mi petition they pay you. Petition they pay you.
You are singing like a Pomeranian.
Petition they pay you. Petition they pay you.
You go to school, you have PhD, you have wisdom. Wisdom is
shame on you. Petition. You go talk like petition your teeth. I will petition your tongue. Fèyíkẹ́mi, I will petition your tongue.
I can't stop any petition.
I will petition. You don't get reason. Get the fuck up.
No be today.
Come on, make better people talk.
No be today.
Your take.
No be today. Letting Shashidano. We talk our own. For prosperity sake, we we'll talk our own. Kì í ṣe nìkan tí ṣàṣìdànù. Kò ṣe ní èmi ò wà concern. Gbogbo yìí kẹlẹ̀ ọkọ̀ 1 million petition against me. Mi wà concern about that. I know bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń gbé wá lẹ́sẹ̀ máa máa padà. You won't get anything bẹ́ẹ̀. I'm just the one talking about
it. Ó ń tẹ́ lára.
Anything.
Ó ń ta wọ́n olùwọ́. Ó ń tẹ́ lára.
Me, I'm not, but if you like write petition, I've Google confess search nípa òun mi mo ti search it. Tẹ́ bá mú 100 ìwà. I know she's capable to attend to any one of them.
Jẹ́ ká yọjú ẹ̀ ní kọ́ọ̀tù ní lọ́jẹ́ lára ṣé
láti ṣe sọ àwọn sóò kan tó lè dábì sí ìkọ̀ọ̀tù lára ṣe lára ṣe láti ṣe sọ àwọn sóò kan tó lè dábì sí ìkọ̀ọ̀tù lára ṣe. We have brought petition against this, against that, for some people to be deceived again in 2025. Baba African TV, you better go for something that will be profitable. This one, Nobody can tackle me except any other thing to do. You want to do this, you want to do that. We are here. We're over. I
will insult none of you.
Ẹ tó bá dáwọ́ fún African TV owó ẹ̀ ti lọ nìyẹn ò sọ pé ó ti lọ Nigeria Limited. Ó ti lọ Nigeria Limited. African TV òun náà ti gbé kinní wá kinní kan. Let's talk about the petition torí pé ó ti gba donation lánàá. Babarano, brother, jẹ́ kí wàá múra ìmọ̀lọ́sí location o. I know you can't open go fraud me on your platform. You are too sensible to open for petition. Babarano, are you there? Thank you for your space, oh. The Baba that behaved like boy have left. Paparano, where are you, bro? I'm not against petition. I'm 100% sure. If anybody bring up 1 million petition against Wunmi, she's capable of tackling all the petition. My own concern is that you people can do it silently. Petitioner, don't bring it as a topic to us again. Because we have done this, we have done that. When they get to police station, or move anybody, when they ask them question, it's the one that took Darusha to court. Then, when they ask them question, nothing come out. America was deceived. This is 2025. America can go to deceive on the Kini. Yeah, we are filing Kini. Even though I open the womb, you allowed to send the woman silently. My sister did without consulting anybody, without coming to any platform. Ó ṣe lẹ́yìn ọ̀tí ìgbà tó mọ̀ pé irọ́ ni Kini tí mo ti máa ń sọ fún ti pẹ́. There are some people tó máa send the woman to the some public. They did to Baba Mohbad and every one of them. Let's be wise. We're all looking for justice. If there is justice anywhere, but not that people will be painting some narrative again in this year. I'm not the owner of your money. If you like, you can drop your money. But I won't be here. I will say my own. And God should judge me and judge my generation to come. Papa, you just left this platform. Me, I want to go. In my fellow Saturday, who am in Nigeria. Papa, you leave us good. You leave us. You leave us.
I live on a good routine. I was very busy. I was busy doing some things.
It is well.
You see, I still do not understand. Are you pained about people using their money to do what they know how to do best, or you are concerned about how they should just stop doing what affects you, and that's knowing what Mohbad does affect you?
Okay, Papa, thank you for this question. You know, when African TV is talking, he said, I didn't family to Mohbad, I didn't know women, I didn't know any of. You know, somebody like me cannot stop any petition against me. That one is reasonable to anybody to know that if 1,000 people...
Is my background very noisy? It's very noisy.
No. To me, I don't know to other people. I heard you clear.
Guys, in the comment section, is my background very noisy? If it's very noisy, then tell me I have to make change. Alright, no, go on.
Okay. You understand me now? I'm not against any petition. You know why? I was on Iris yesterday when they are discussing it. I am not here to control anybody. But to me, I think it's not wise and reasonable for us now. So
well, can I just ask a question? African Foundation Against Women is about what?
Africa?
I mean, the African Television discussion. So it was a petition against what? Like what in particular? Is it the same thing police investigation?
I didn't bother
something new.
Paparano, to be honest, I didn't bother any petition. My aim, let me just explain myself to you.
Because in a petition, right? When you write a petition, in a petition, you need to put the purpose of the petition, what evidences you've got, what are the laws that were violated. Most times, I prefer a lawyer writing a petition, not an individual. Look at what Yomi wrote. All processes are questionable. Even if Yomi wanted to write a petition, if a lawyer had helped Yomi, the lawyer will be looking at how Yomi was affected and how the state in general, how a crime was committed. I was thinking that Yomi was supposed to write on the petition against Hadura on the basis of one, attempted fraud, okay, two, conspiracy to conceal a helpful information, but not that I've seen that video. I don't just know. I will just be saying, right, may God help us. But you won't blame people doing whatever they are doing. Why is it like that? What led to them doing however they know how to do best? It is the states. Okay, if I were you, like a gentleman, just turn a blind eye. This is the affair of the people and their country. Don't put yourself as a hindrance in front of the masses. You understand? You do your job, you're professional, enjoy your life. Not every battle is meant to be fought, especially whatever that has to do with masses, with the masses. Look at you right now. I mean, you should have come out, bring your face, speak, so people know you for who you are. But you cannot do those things because why? You don't want to defend what you believe with your image, like with your personality. You know, it might be dangerous for you because you're against the position of the majority of the masses. Don't you see that as a danger that you are putting yourself into?
You mean majority? Why do you say majority?
Majority because it seems to be the fact.
I think you are in Nigeria for some time. Eh? People saying the fact.
I've been in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria.
You are saying Nigeria. You can see that nobody
put that about this case. And I'm still in Nigeria. You say?
Why do you clarify it as a majority that I'm against the majority?
You don't see yourself against
Paparano.
A majority view.
Paparano, let me say something. You said something that is vital. And I think for so many days now, I've done that. I just asked myself question that why am I here? If I should leave this thing, what will be with me? So you understand me? And I just think within myself that why am I doing this? You know, this morning, the first request you sent to me, I didn't honor it. The phone is by my, I didn't honor it. But I've thought of African TV. When I had him yesterday, I said, this man is not. Why are you just going about it if you want to petition? Well, I know his target. It's because I know his target too. If you want to trace me, you can trace me anyhow. Beat me to court. I will defend myself. I know it's target because he knows that many people are collecting money now. That is why I say, what can I do? And then I petition, I do.
Okay, do you mind? Let's organize. Do you mind if we organize next inquest? African TV is going to come. You two, you're going to come. You're going to meet face to face in the inquest. Show him yourself. Do you mind?
No problem about that. No problem about that. Chief Moses want to tell you that he don't know me. The only thing that you can't get my picture. People that know me, let me tell you one story now. There's a lady that spent much on this justice for Mohbad. Something.
I'm trying to release this guy. It's not this guy that was arrested. This almost something. She wants to release him. She wants to $8,000 in here. That on the down. You want it down? Thank God. Thank God. I didn't know. So they want to release here. How about the $20,000 to son? How about the 20? She want to recover who you need. Me the internet. Which look on the internet. One Joe that she and her friend stole $20,000. She won $20,000 now. $20,000. Are you borrowing? But I mean, why would you guys to resort into doing things like that? We should be careful. We should be careful, please. Go on, people should just be careful. Why should they resort into stealing people's things? You cannot steal what belongs to other people. It's not proper. It's not done. It's not good. Look at us here right now. We are hooked in one corner here right now, trying to look for justice. And you guys are carrying people's money and running away. What's the difference? Sometimes some of you guys, when I just hear about you guys, I'm just shy. Like, I just feel embarrassed. But anyway, God will take control.
Papa, I'm not against petition. Yes.
Do you know, right? Let me just right. Do you know that, right? This thing that you guys are doing, by going lengths in defending women, it makes more people, it only subject her into more attack. Yes. If you ever thought of that. Because I remember myself, I have said that when it comes talking about that lady, okay, I will limit the way I talk about her. Because I have been expecting that some certain things be done, which itself has not been done. So I prefer to hold those things responsible. Why were they not done? For those things not to be done, then there must have been something seen, which I am not seeing, which I would like to see those things before I proceed. If you're going somewhere, if it's not clear, you should not forget where you are coming from. Right? You turn back, you face where you are coming from. That's how it's supposed to be. But if you look at the way some of you, like, making it look like people are just calling out this girl for no reason. The reason why people are calling out, it's not valid. Any day, any time. People should understand the conditions that make people call out this lady. I've told this thing to her personally. Okay? You cannot be saying that people are calling you out, people are abusing you, and I said that they want to hear from you. I said, come. Before they start abusing you, okay, they gave a lot of time to mourn, and they only wanted to know the truth. Why didn't you say it? Why? It is unusual for things to happen in Nigeria that I know, for someone to be saying that they are waiting for their courts to explain what happened. It is unusual. That is why all of this is coming against her. It is not an intentional attack. Let's make that clear. No. Most of us have sisters in the age of women, or even older than women, and we don't want such attacks against her.
Well, I know.
You will be swearing like this.
Please let me say something.
If I swear this way, if I swear this way,
I only have 15 minutes.
Let's say I swear this way like this.
that may God punish anyone, or let me even intensify this way. Okay, that may God let something bad happen to anybody defending women, provided women do not know what killed her husband, or what killed her husband is different from the story of the nurse. You who is there, can you categorically beat your chest that if Mohbad died of something else, aside from the nurse, let this and this and this happen to you, that you are very convinced and clear that it was the nurse who killed Mohbad, and people are just subjecting women into bullying or under bullying?
I will say amen to that for Parano 100%. I will say amen to that 100%. Parano.
It's because prayer don't work. I did be at the shrine. I can't imagine.
You are the one that will be the one that needs prayer again. Don't confuse yourself.
So you can go in Nigeria, I'm in Nigeria. Let's go to a powerful place and make this thing and make it make sense. We'll just enter there. I will say I don't believe no skin Mohbad.
When we started this discussion, I told you one thing. I said I didn't know from the beginning. And if I'm with you, I stand with you. You are saying the truth. You are beside me. Maybe you don't know, maybe I'm a spouse. I stay beside you and you are saying your truth to the person that you can say your truth to. I will believe you. You know, I always say this thing. That is why Supreme is fighting me. I said, nobody killed Mohbad. The injection for the nurse killed Mohbad. I will not change this because I'm with. Okay, Sheikh, can I tell you, Baba will be lying against himself that you know that it's not with me that came Mohbad. Abarano.
Let me tell you.
Abarano.
You said injection killed Mohbad. Injection killed Mohbad. Did they tell you in the autopsy that the cause of death is from the injection? The autopsy they gave you, did they tell you that the cause of death is from the injection? Oh boy, calm down. If you don't have anything to say, let important people get on top and find solution. You're here taking space. You're taking space. Go. You say you have 15 minutes. It's 20 minutes, 30 minutes gone. Drop. Go and make your life useful. So you can go and make your life useful. Drop. Somebody needs your box. Somebody else needs that space. You say no, nothing came Mohbad. Nobody came Mohbad. So he answer. Did the autopsy, your autopsy, did they tell you the cause of death? Did the autopsy tell you that it's the content of the injection? Why am I having conversation with a moronic person like you? Drop, man.
Hey, I say, I don't know, say they pay an elderly person like this. So.
If they pay me because not like you, they come, they waste our time. If they pay me true, that I have to wake up to talk to a not like you. Cause of death unknown. You they talk say na nurse kill am. Does that not make you look like a moron? You sound like a primary four student.
Baba no go agree.
Come on, wait, cause of death. They tell you say na injection content kill am. You come here, they defend nonsense. They speak Yoruba English. So they don't write out for comment say, make them talk to you for Yoruba. Make them talk to you for Yoruba. You go use parable and nonsense.
Your level of education is more than Dangote.
Go to where you're going. You said you had 15 minutes.
Forget education.
Me, I don't come down for you. Go where you make relevant people come
we
to.
have PhD holder without wisdom. Wisdom is more than education. Go and write that one down.
Again, what did I say? You will bamboozle us with all your side talk, but you know it makes sense. That is the problem I have with you. You didn't pay me
African TV. You want to come to your point where you can't go fight. You must still fight.
You didn't give me your petition now.
I don't say your own point now. You don't need to insult us.
I don't know when you joined us. We've made point. We're now at fighting point. Until this boy gets next.
No, you are the one of justice. Why are you fighting? Fight your justice. Don't fight.
I'm fighting my justice by making sure that dirty rags are removed from the
Don't abuse
dirty rags
from every justice. What are you removing them from?
Mama, don't abuse Baba.
Excuse me?
You are elderly man.
Oh, so I should let you insult elderly man and I won't give
I
it back
didn't
to you.
insult you. I never
born
insult
you.
you.
They never you didn't insult you.
You didn't insult me.
Make them go play. Make them go play when you first tell me say when you first tell me say na money I dey find. Kò ní ta fún yàrá ìyá ẹ̀. Na make they abuse you. We say na money I dey find. That money wey I dey find your family.
Why do they pay? Na money you dey find. Na money you dey find. Africa TV na money you dey find. Why do they pay? Because
don't bring yourself inside. Okay, shut up.
Don't say you dey fight for so.
Don't put yourself. I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but if you were here in the beginning, you will know we were having this conversation.
I don't know why you're just crying. Why are you crying? Because you said it's not crying. You're saying
Reading your petition.
Yeah, I want to go sleep.
Fine.
Yeah, I want to go sleep.
The guys they cry because say we filed petition. The guys cry because
right now. The petition right now. 1 year we're not going to hear anything about the petition. 1 year we're not going to hear anything about that petition.
I don't believe it.
If you read that petition, 1 year we're not going to hear anything about that petition. 1 year, we're not going to hear anything about that petition.
Sam, now you be
Not because how many narratives that don't bring common and not the facts? Now, come on,
let's first topic at the time.
Africa TV, that they talk. Africa TV, you.
Which petition I don't file before? Which petition I don't file before?
Not the petition, narrative. That's not petition.
Which narrative? Wait, let's talk like it.
You're talking one petition. You're
jealous of your me. That is your point.
You see, say that this conversation will not tell anybody to contribute. Sam, you be like saying the case wait, Sam, make I win, make I wait, Sam, let's give you the benefit of the doubt. Your me video, waiting the inside. Your me video, waiting the inside.
You don't bring out any video. You don't
say you are an idiot. You know if you answer video. You know if you answer truth. You are an idiot. You know if you answer truth. You guys, you are delusioned. You are deluded. You are living in la la land. Una de la la land. And you don't follow that good la la land.
Africa TV.
Answer the question. Wait till your video.
Should I give it to cost each other?
Sam, waiting there your me video.
Yes.
Sam, answer me.
Okay, 10 more minutes, yeah. You can cost each other for 10 more minutes. Go on.
You're being like you and your mean are the same thing, like the same group. Like
Sam, wait, we don't be the same thing. We don't be the same thing. Your mean that your me na me. Your mean that your me na me. We don't be the same. Me and you don't be the same. So speak your own. Now answer my question. Waiting there your me video. Sam, waiting there your me video. Sam. Answer that question. Waiting there your me video.
Nothing. That your me video na thief. Now money you want just steal for public.
Okay, so why you come here? Why you come to bring the matter up? Why you come to bring the matter up? Now these things we dey try to correct. You carry people for one video. Video no come out. CCTV no come out.
Obarano,
Africa TV, you know, see my one thing. What you are not going to agree for? That petition, not petition. If you pass 6 months, that.
Now you dey talk. My brother, now you dey talk. Now you dey talk wetin make sense. You go encourage us, make we do the right thing fast, so that public go get peace. Not be the talk say you can find 1 million petition.
You when they look for waiting no loss, no get peace. Babarano play the music.
Oh boy, make you say. Oh boy, best way get sense right now. Feyi, first make get sentimental, make you calm down.
You don't cast.
Feyi, make you calm
You
down.
don't cast.
Feyi, make you calm down. Make better people talk.
Please,
Let better people go where you dey go. Feyi, you see say you a liar. You are a liar. You said 15 minutes. You don't become 1 hour. 15 minutes don't become 1 hour. Drop, make we engage people wey make sense. You see wetin this man talk now? He said make the petition no pass 6 months. He said make the petition no pass 6 months. Now so
he don't think he did that. He was sleep. I have a problem. Hey, okay, man.
if you want sleep, me dey talk. If you want sleep, I dey
call life, go attack you.
SSD, got it. Okay, thank you. Type 10, type 20. Type 20, yeah, 10 plus $10 shipping fee. Type 20. Thank you. Type 20. Wow. Open basket freebie to you, my sweetie. Open basket freebie to Michelle, new friend. Nice to meet you, my sweetie. 20. C1 number 2. Link in C1 number 2, Coco. C1 number 2. Yes, check out my first pin video. You will know how to order. And find this link, C1 number 2. There is your name on the link, okay? Thank you so much. Wait for your order number. Once you pay, don't forget come back to let me know. Thank you. How much for shipping into Singapore? Wow, over $40 get free shipping, my sweetie. Over $40 get free shipping, and under $40 will be $7 shipping fee to Singapore. Yeah. Hi, cream Sue. Hi, new friend. Nice to meet you. Yeah, over $40 get free shipping.
Why is everybody saying it? Nobody saying it to me. Such unfairness. I'm serious.
Oh my God! Just like you, let me just give another scenario. Like maybe somebody kidnapped 2 people and they want to use them for money ritual. What about them? So, this one they can't use it. So that means the consent, your emotion is that's what I'm saying. It's not clicking with whatever they're doing at that period. So that's what we're trying to see scientifically. So that's what we're saying.
It's just that we've not been able to interpret emotion.
In a way, people are going to be understanding. Yeah. So like some people also, they go in people's inbox. Yeah. Some people that fall for whatever they do, this scam they do them. That means the emotion and the vulnerability at that period of time, they include whatever they're looking for. But someone can come in my inbox, like if I don't have that kind of emotion, I'm just gonna block the person. So I'm not gonna go further to interact with that person.
You see,
so that's what we mean by consent and to activate whatever juju.
I think I've not said it on this platform before, Emerson. You see, English word, it's one of the most distinctive words ever created by man. In terms of language, Yoruba could use one word and has hundreds of meanings and interpretations. But English could summarize a whole database without explaining until you need to be conscious to go and look into it and use that word and start using it for different philosophies. That is why when those words land on my desk, I actually want to see it in a different understanding post. Because English word represents so many things. Emotions is a single state word, like literally. But what it carries needs explanation and interpretations with our own identity. Now we are interpreting emotions in our identity, not knowing that it's juju. But if you talk to a common layman, average man, and you want to talk to them about emotions, it's all about love story. Or if you want to talk to them with GT, they understand it GT, but they don't understand emotions to be GT, because emotions go on in their life GT. Because it's through that element of your beliefs that's within your emotions that I need consent to, tricking you to accept it. See, science will confirm this to you. Human being is created to be self-destructive if there is no physical destruction. Take it or leave it. What will destroy a man is designed within the man, except there is a physical destruction by way of accident, gun shot, stab wounds. Apart from that, a man is designed to literally destroy itself. Someone that flew a plane and killed over 5,000 people in his own argument, judgment, he thought he's doing the right thing for the right cause. Now, ask me, are you assassin? She won't think, how did you go to fly plane? But the emotions is said to understand some philosophies and beliefs of their own religion to say what they are doing is justifiable. So when you're talking about emotional business, it is a juju business. Let me put it that. I'm so happy for this kind of conversation because it's what we need. And we don't know who's listening. And language plays a lot of parts in this modern era. And the way we interpret it. Especially when you sit down somewhere in the healthcare or in Lagos State or Abuja and listen to conversations that is happening in America, in the environment they are living in America, and the people that are talking based on what they've experienced in that location. And you tend to use that to interpret the ways of your life. Probably you might get it right or wrong. That's why use of information is very, very important in terms of understanding and interpreting. The English language, oh my God, it has created more. I've literally seen homes divided because of use of words. Because of use of words. And because when we finish school, a lot of people's line is stopped there. It stops there. I tell you, when you set up a CV for a job and they actually employ you for that job with that CV, before you spend 6 months, you must have gone through another set of training to add into what you know, because they know that what is governing the space you're working. It's almost like human being, and we both. So your knowledge should be. And we're lucky than our parents. We are so much lucky than our parents because why? We have so much of information out there to work with. But why are we not using them? This is where another boundaries within human emotions comes in. And science, technology is exploiting it. Commerce is exploiting it. You think there is only a family member is doing the business corporations owner are the king and queens of in terms of exploring human emotions. Because everybody felt I can say the moment you carry that phone, say the reason why you cannot see beyond it because they've used your identity like now say you show me. You fire comment. Frequently. I know where you've been to last week. I know the kind of clothes you buy. I know the kind of app you use. I know the kind of games you play. I know the kind of parties people you party with. So now, because I've known you so well, I've now created a profile for you. I'm not sending it to the highest bidder of commerce. You say, I've got an individual for you. Pay money. I'll give you access. This person needs clothes in this area. This person needs shopping in this area. This person loves to eat this kind of food. Pump videos of me. I love to watch issues sometimes. Especially those rural areas in Korea. The interest with the nature, They will bombard your phone with things that you visited more than 2 times. That means you think you are browsing within the global scale. No. You are browsing within the compass of the boundaries that you created unknowingly, and some people have exploited it. That's pure juju. In science. That's pure juju in science. In fact, I go juju science no over you know to say anything with anybody back with any law. Take it or leave it. Because me, I don't need to do a lot of maths. Science will get to you faster than any attempt of other fair. Look at how we've been able to solve crimes using science and technology, identifying blueprints of how people use digital. Look at how we've been able to save lives in hospitals, people conducting operations without even being physical with the technology. Because they can see clearly what's going on with it. So when we sit down on our juju, at some point is the knowledge base of what we've been able to accomplish. But some people have taken it further than that. So you want to dwell in what you've accomplished before, or you want to dwell in where we are today. And this is the same memory playing a part in that. It's a self-destructive business in terms of human business. You have the power to lock and unlock. You have the power to defend your defense line. And you have the power to allow your defense line to go open. But what we just give, there's nothing to attack. There's no police whatsoever that governs your nation. So how do they want to attack? But guess what? A lot of people will tell you they cannot live without boundaries. The moment you elevate that, you added another 15, 20 years to your age, trust me. Because the age expectancy right now is falling short, more because of technology. And technology is an emotional business, it's a unique business. The moment you run food, if they do it, they know they can't. If you call me by my food, they know that literally they know that me, I'm not friendly with food. Literally. I'm not food friendly. And I choose to be conscious of it. I don't want to hold it for a kidney. I don't want to hold it for a dog. I don't want to hold anything to be part of human organ, because the moment you hold those things to part of human organ, you will already give consent to it attacking you. If they thought this place, this is how it's going to react to it. That reaction is their own engine. And reaction can also go not physical. Reaction can go thinking. And this is where the destructions happen the most. Because why? Because there's power that lies within how you think. Your thinking is your creation. The moment someone hijacks that, your life is under a spell of someone. Your thinking is your creation. That's why when Mr. asked me the other day that what is the best way to get out of circle? Just first of all identify what they're thinking and find a way to change it. It's the most difficult to do sometimes. But once you successfully give that person enough information on how they can dissect, before the dissection is on the one way. And dissection works with memory, like a tool of intelligence that cuts and a tool of memory bank that sits there. So the memory bank is 5 megabytes. So the dissection can only use that 5 megabytes to show you information of way of life. So if you sit down in a day, or sit down in whatever village you have, the entire information of your family lineage, of that environment that couples it, it's what you will use that dissection to get. Now, before, this is how you used to get away with or do. Now, I now got an information or story or movies or videos or something else that make you see that same thing that you're doing in a different way. So now, it's a default. Your intelligence is default in that aspect. The moment you want to set it out again, it will use the new information mixed with the old one to recreate what we call intellectual property. That is why they say it's a property, because the dissection is coming from your intellectual intelligence. So it governs what you think governs the entire of your well-being. So to change what you think will almost like creating a new thing from you, because you approach information differently from that standpoint. But now, someone that knows what you to think even for yourself, that wants you to think in this direction and a certain way. So the moment you say, if the person says that your thinking is going into this way, this is where they're happy that their chance is working, because you're thinking in that vulnerable moment. Gara. I tell you why. I think I narrated a story. It's a very beautiful story about a wish tree, and the knowledge within the is talking to us as a being in terms of how we think. So there's this farmer that normally goes to farm every day to farm, but on this day he stayed longer and he feels tired. So he's looking right in front of me, and he went straight there to the tree to sit down and have a little bit of fresh air and relaxation. But while he was sitting down, the first thing that comes to his mind is, oh my God, I feel like seeing a cold drink. I'm just thirsty. I need something to drink. He was only memorizing on this. All of a sudden, a big jar of cold drink appeared in front. Without him, I didn't start drinking it. This is so, as if they know that I'm going to be sitting here. In the process of him drinking it, then he starts saying, this drink could be so worthy of a bushmeat. What? Like those ones that my wife used to prepare. He looked on his right hand side, he saw a prepared bushmeat, and he started eating it again. After eating it, he was like, holy shit, hold on, no, am I in trouble? Am I eating the food of the ancestors? Am I eating food of Imole or whatever spirit you call it? The guy said, holy shit, these people, am I eating the food of this spirit in the bush? Before he realized and raised his eyes up, the spirit he was thinking of surrounded him with stakes. He said, I'm in trouble. These people have eaten their food. They will stick me and kill me. And the king, he was killed. So, actually, he was dreaming in his house. When he woke up and someone told him, who narrated it, said, listen, what you've been through is just simply because you are sitting down on a wishing tree. Whatever you mesmerize or wish under that tree becomes reality. But now, the wishing tree doesn't, it lies in human's mind. That is why we've been able to create this world you're sitting on it. Your mind is your creation. If I can hijack it, I can control everything. Science does it. They use it in education. They use it in institution. They use it in the way they govern the world. So when you have access to control how people think,
You shall try to break it. You must take it by force. B plus. Oh my God. You must believe it by force. Why are you laughing? No, now. But I still have my reservation, Sha. Kejì ní reservation mi tó bá lọ bẹ́ sáwọn tó lógún lọ́wọ́. Tí ní gba yín nìyẹn. But according to Peace, Love and Harmony, there are some people, such thing doesn't work on them. Like, yeah, doesn't work on them. If they also do it, it will not work. Their spirit does not work with that. But there are some people. I hope I'm not too low, Sha, because I'm far from my phone. See, I'm going. There are some people who don't work. Only alájà mo ò ní ibo alájà ló fowó ní ibo lẹ́nu mi ìdẹ̀rí ní tí mo ní ní ìjà. I'm not sure if I've seen alájà today.
My friend, we hear you. Oh shit, oh my God, holy shit, oh my God.
Níbo ni yẹn? Are you happy?
I didn't watch TikTok. I'm saying I never played. What the?
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
God also work with your emotion. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
The way you actually narrated the MFM, I think is right. You need acceptance and it's a thing of the mind. I actually agree with him, Shemo. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá ń gbé sọ́kàn gbà mí, ṣùgbọ́n pé òun ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ dẹ̀ this nǹkan téèyàn bá ń wish for at times it comes to pass. Òun ló máa ń sọ pé ká máa prophet ó ní bí ẹ̀yin náà máa ń sàlájà náà máa ń sọ kí ni pé ká máa ó máa sọ pé ká máa gbé èrò dáadáa síra wa yẹ.
Positivity, like the Bible also make us understand that out of the abundance of heart, like nǹkan tó ń ràn nínú mind èèyàn nígbà.
Yes.
I understand.
I've learned that in every situation, I'm always thinking positive. Like I don't be dwelling in the sadness or the bitter part of every situation. I'll be like, like, man, you know, when you have that faith, you hold on to that faith and that belief. So sometimes I might play trick games on horse. You'll be like, can you go? I think sometimes ago I was going to Nigeria. I think it was just last year, 2023, middle of last year. And then there's this call that I made in 10 years of me if you if I had not made that call, but caught me making making nonsense. But sometimes honestly, because what's the what's that? But to buy me low I won't be asking around or where if I will buy me from. No now. But the minute you start poking in your nose into things that are not even there, that's when you begin to hear these things.
And before you know it, they get your mindset arrested.
Yes, you understand. And eventually, if you had not go around looking for those things, it might not happen. But the fact that you went to look for that thing will eventually happen. The reason why I said I actually kind of understand where it's coming from. Sometimes I might play trick games on all these things are emotions too. It gets all these things are emotions. Am the one Isha? I've come to that point.
But what about the case of you trying to take precaution or you trying to have a plan B ahead? Is that not necessary in the journey of life?
I said, what's the plan B? Precautions based on what? Like
now, why do I even call it plan B? I think I should be able to have another listing for it. Like, should I say precaution? Like thinking ahead, like let me do this, I should do that, I should do this. Like you trying to take precaution, like you trying to prevent some things from happening. Can we also say that it's a thing of mind because you put it in mind?
Because you put it in, yeah.
Yeah. off our emotion as well, because you are thinking of if something happened, this is what I'm gonna.
We all know that negativities are there, positivities are there. As God will say, only TBT, Lolo Dalaye, is inevitable. But the thing is that we shouldn't allow it to occupy our mind. But at the same time, pretending as if they are not in existence at all is like you losing guide. By or lose guard. Okay, this thing, only by why do I not do something like this? Come on, Philippe. Then you are not dwelling on it too much. But at the same time, you are trying to take precautions. What about that?
Yeah, it's still part of the emotion. So that if you remember, I asked a question. I asked Imole a question that how do you kind of control your emotion, or how do you notify if your emotion is going in the right direction? So if you have that things like that happen, and you quickly click in your brain that, oh, this has happened, I'm not going to sit in this kind of problem. The next thing I have to do is to look for solution. So it's your thinking, it's in your mind, your health. You can't carry out things without you kind of being digested in your mind, in your health. Sometimes you might be thinking something while you're still talking. And what you're thinking in your health is just going to be just with you. And if you feel like to share out, you can share out. And if you don't feel like to share out and just take an action, you can take. It's all part of emotion. It's in our mind. It's part of emotion. I think did I answer the question? A little bit.
Somebody send the request. Who's that? I can wait to send the request. Oh, goodness. If you answer the question, I think maybe you answer the question in your own way, the way you understand it. But I was actually saying different things. Like, how do I put it now? How do I put it now? How do I put it now? Can I just give an illustration? Yeah.
B+, what you said this morning, I did think about it before, but I haven't gotten a clarity. But this morning, I'm kind of clear that, seriously, I think this whole jazz thing works with our emotion. At times, it works with fear. When someone threatens you that, you don't worry, I'll do this to you and something, and maybe you now keep thinking about that thing. You're like, would this person do it? Your mind, that fear, the person has put fear in you already. So if the person goes to do any jazz or anything, there's high chance that while you are dwelling on that fear and you're not confident that there's nothing, I don't need to think about it, what that person said, like nothing is going to happen. But when you are dwelling on the fear that, oh, this person threatened me, he said this, he said that, don't worry, me too, it could work on the person. Like, I'm just thinking about it now.
What I mean by taking precaution, you don't need to dwell on it. Like, for example, this person has already threatened you, and that person is close to you. Maybe that person is like a neighbor. That person is somebody that is close to your food. That person is somebody that is close to your body contact. What if you take a precaution by like hiding your food away from that person? It is not as if you believe only but you just want to be careful. Like the Bible wasn't only the Bible knows about it will uniform or not to for not as if I believe can kill me, but I have to just be careful.
And even help those who help themselves. Yeah, MFM, I understand you. That is what B+ was also saying, that you set boundaries. Like when you know that this person is negative, you just give the person space.
Because I believe, like me, I don't want to talk too much, my style. So I wouldn't go there, Lotiti. So that because you just feel I don't want to think about this, I don't want to think about this, so that I don't want to even just believe it's in existence. And you also need at the same time be careless about around you. Be careless about everything around you.
No, we shouldn't be careless.
I have somebody, I have somebody that usually used to make tea for me. Every new weekend, make tea for Boboa. I want to say something. Make tea for Boboa.
he has his way of making that tea. Now, let me cut this long story short. One day, we kind of had something, and ever since then, ọkọ mi kàn sọ pé kò má sí kan tí ò lè possible, you know. And I will collect that tea, but do you know that ìgbà míì máa mú, ìgbà míì mo ní mu. Ìgbà míì mo máa mú, ìgbà míì mo ní mu. Whether you want sugar, you want this, ìgbà míì tí bá mú, á jẹ́ pé bí I was fully around. Ìgbà tó ń ṣe mo kàn wó lọ́kàn kékeré kan I was fully around, ìgbà míì mi ní mu. Can I say that èmi ni mo hábọ̀ nǹkan tí ò dá, and the person is not Nigeria, he is not Nigeria. Can I say that èmi ni mo hábọ̀ nǹkan tí ò dá, but I was just trying to take precaution because ever since something happened at our office then, and I saw the way I'm up, so you have this kind of this thing in your mind. Anyway, you only used to make tea. You only used to make tea for us. Okay, I will just be careful with my tea because no one can tell. I mean, you understand? Every weekend, the woman make tea. Now, no one can tell. Can we now say that, okay, one try láti abo nǹkan tí ò dá sọ́kàn àbí kankan àbí I'm just trying to take precaution like, so what do you think about that? So I will just come and contemplate, man. Yeah, camera is everywhere, and it's not even only me that you make tea for. So you know, but why taking a cut if you want some coming pay? Just be careful. You just need to be careful with this attitude of this guy. Just be careful. So do you think I was wrong for even having it in mind? Or maybe I have given my consent already? Or I was just trying to take him. I was just trying to be careful with such person.
Can I speak, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. As you said, you have it in mind. Thinking about it is emotion. And it's not that you're going to give your consent to it because it's not going to happen. The reason why I say it's not going to happen to you is because your consciousness and you have wake up and let you know that, I have to be more, aware and more careless, At least if I'm going to drink this tea, I have to see how this person preparing it. So in case if anything happen, I'll be able to defend it. So you have already worked on your emotion on that aspect. So you're thinking about something that happened because of a scenario that happened previously or something happened at work, and your consciousness just waking in your head that, someone making a tea for me. I don't know this person, and anybody can do anything, so I have to be extra careful. So for you thinking about that, it's still all part of emotion, So, but you thinking and you at the same time, you're trying to create a boundary, a solution to prevent whatever it might happen, either it happened or not. That's a little way I can explain.
Okay. Hello? But I think I am, according to B Plus explanation that they need my consent, and I think I am not wrong for thinking in that direction, that it is possible. And
you're just thinking about it. You're not giving a consent to it. It's what we're talking about. Oh, sorry.
How far have you traveled? Ẹ̀yin tèmi.
Àwọn àpá ẹ̀ka àrí.
Ẹ̀ka sọ ẹ̀ka alẹ́ ẹ̀ka àárọ̀.
Ní àjẹkùn tó kí ìbọn nílé ẹ̀yìn.
Ó sọ́mà ni. Ẹ New Year voice. Hi darling.
Ẹgbọ́n sí Mike ẹ tún ayé ṣe dáadáa.
Hi, how are you? How are you doing, my dear? How are you doing, babes? How are you doing?
Good. Sure.
Yeah, you good? Okay. I really miss you. I love you so much. I call everybody. So I think we can join the contest. So there's something to instinct, right? see, your instinct works with, I want to go a little bit spiritual, right? So there's something they call instinct, and this instinct goes with what's it called? Guiding angel. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo wa bá ṣe máa rìn. Mi ò gbọ́ submission B+. Anyways, tí mo fi join, I just joined. Bọ̀kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé instinct yẹn ó máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú guiding angel wa. Tó yẹ pé sometimes máa ń wà tó jẹ́ wípé tó bá rò nǹkan kan, you see that thing tó wá sí lọ́kàn tó wá sínú brain yẹn tó wá sínú thought yẹn, something is telling you to be is preventing you from danger.
To be careful.
To be careful. So you see, like the one MFM gave that guy go to Nigerian go. You see that instinct. You're not overthinking them. You see that thought that came to your mind that says, you know what? Hey, and share that thought here. It is something that is speaking to you. It could be your guiding angel. You see, for everybody, if you pick 90% of them will tell you that their mind said they shouldn't go. Mi te fẹ́ lọ kódà ìgbà tí mo ti fẹ́ múra gan ara mi ò yá láti lọ síbẹ̀ ó kò ṣe mí bí pé ó kò ti rẹ̀ mí ó kò ṣe mí bí kékeré má lọ. Yes, nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí o máa ṣe pé kó má lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn is something that is speaking to you. Tẹ́lẹ̀ ní àgbẹ̀mọdé máa mọ̀ mi ìgbà tí má lọ kí ni èdè sọ pé kí n má lọ tọ́lá kébì lọ ní nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sóhun yẹn wọn kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sóhun. It is because something has already communicated with you. And that thing here, instantly. And once you don't listen to that guiding angel here, to buy sorrow, she instinct but something that thought that came to your mind, that it was a guiding angel that is speaking to you, and you have to listen to it. You just have to listen to it. And me, I'm not reservations for people. Go to back by me. I call it reservations. You know what? I'm not clicking with this person. I have my reservations for this person. I just feel there's something not right with this person. This person is not upright. And I feel just because this person is not upright, I don't feel safe with this person. These are just build-up thoughts that helps us. It's like a reflex action. She understand that guides us to help us from us, to save us from danger or from more trouble. I don't know how to put it.
I understand you perfectly well. And most time, tí ti ní sign warning. Most time, tí ti listen sí tó bá padà ṣẹlẹ̀. Even my husband will be like, "O tó dẹ̀ ti mọ̀, o ti mọ̀ èèyàn tó jẹ́." Bá dẹ̀ ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, o bá ti má ṣe kinní kan, o ti mọ̀ èèyàn tó jẹ́. You understand? Most times. Ó yá pé for example.
Then you say, "Eka, Happy New Year." Yes, ma.
Like this say you say.
I say no to bullying. Happy New Year.
Tí bá pé for example, only particular place kan tó yẹ kí n gbà. Tí má tí o pé má dé gbàbẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí o, má jẹ́ gbàbẹ̀. Kí ni yẹn kọ̀ máa ṣé tí rí ẹ? Instinct yìí, my pastor make me understand that. Òun ni ó ní silent voice, ó ní voice kékeré ni, kò kí loud. Títí ní báyìí. Tó bá ti sọ́lẹ̀ kan tó bá ti gbọ́dọ̀. Ó ní the even one ni the loudest one. Èyí tó bá máa sọ fún ẹ pé no, kò má ta yẹn nílá. Ṣé tí yóò máa sọ́lẹ̀ kan? At the end of the day, man, mo ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe kinní o.
Ẹ wá wọ̀ fọ́jú tó kọ́ ní ju MFM. Ó tún lè má tọ̀ tiẹ̀. It might not even be. Ó lè má jáde ju ẹ̀kan lọ.
Ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo ni. Ẹ̀kan ni sọ́kọ̀ yẹn ní ìsìn ẹ̀ ó ti tán. Ó tún ní kinní kan alájà. Kí n ti bá sọ̀kan nù ní ìsìn. Bí a kò jẹ́ fún kò bá jẹ owó kò bá jẹun $1,000 mo sọnù sí àárín ọjà níbi tó dé tí $1,000 yẹn ò bá dùn mí tí bá lọ dé ní 3 days màá rí $1,000 yẹn ní àárín ọjà yẹn gbogbo èèyàn máa kọjá níbẹ̀ kan ní rí mo máa wá mú kan mi tí bá ti ní mi rí kíní the only thing my husband will ask me and my mommy know about that pé báwo ló ṣe feel lára ẹ̀ ṣó ká ẹ lára wọn ní kò dùn mí wọn ní o ti gbà tó ti mọ̀ pé tó bá ti dùn ọ máa rí ìpọn ẹ̀ and I'm gonna see it sometimes ó lè jẹ earring ló bọ́lẹ̀ ló tì mí àbí kinní kan ó lè bọ́lẹ̀ sí parking lot wa ṣe ti rí after 1 week parking lot after 1 week talk about it náà tó jẹ́ kí pé earring mi jábọ́ lẹ́nu a ní ìwọ ló jábọ́ wá ní okay ṣé ó kẹ́ lára wọn nínú kò ká mi lára a máa rí má wọrí níbo ní ìmọ̀ tí mo ti máa rí o after 1 week ṣe mọ̀ pé mo máa rí mo ti sọ earring nù mo ti sọ tó jẹ́ pé after 2 weeks mo kàn lè jókòó báyìí alájà màá kàn jókòó báyìí mo lè jókòó síbi iṣẹ́ ṣé tí rí the spot tí kinní yẹn wà that spot tó wà kinní yẹn á dẹ̀ gbé mi dìde báyìí jam màá dẹ̀ lọ mu níbi tó wà níbi tí wọ́n ti mọ̀ níbi tí wọ́n ti gbá á dẹ̀ gbé mi lọ táwọn èèyàn ti kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀ máa dẹ́ pọkàn máa ní ṣe mọ̀ pé mo ti rà báwo ló ṣe rí màá ní mo kàn jókòó ni o kinní yẹn máa dẹ́ bi so you know it has.
I have not audible since. I don't even know about audible since.
Yeah, we've not been hearing you. But I notice we are muted, but we are not hearing anything from your side. So I think sometimes your network plays some trick on you. So it is what it is. That inner something. But certain thing about upon nísinsìnyí tó bá ti ká mi lára, ó ti lọ. But tí kan yóò bá kàbílà kò bá jẹ́ pé àárín wọn máa ti ni mo sọ sí wọn máa lọ jábọ́ sí ìjọ tí bá máa padà lọ sí wọn mo máa rí kan mi níṣẹ́ mo máa rí kò bá jẹ́ wọn wí that is it mo máa rí.
So we have our own angels to help
this thing.
Won't tell you what you.
You need to study it.
Months now. Yeah, but sometimes ká gbọ́ voice ní nǹkan tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní wípé sometimes pé ẹ máa in fact ibi tó le dé ṣé tí notice pé àwọn tó máa ta tẹ́tẹ́ yẹn àwọn tẹ̀lé tó máa ta tẹ́tẹ́ yẹn mọ̀ pé tọ́ọ̀tì yẹn ló máa ń bá wọn mú tẹ́tẹ́ yẹn ṣá ló máa sọ fún wọn pé mú nọ́mbà ẹ̀ á dẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹlòmíì wà tó máa ní okay choose one number and that number is gonna be your lucky number. Adé mú nọ́mbà yẹn first number tó bá kọ́ jáde lé ẹ lórí ẹ tó bá mú nọ́mbà yẹn wà á rí pé òun ló máa jẹ tó bá kọ́ jáde ó lè má pariwo ó máa jáde ṣá just speak it so it's always a warning sign and I hope and I like this topic because most of the time I can listen see inner spiritual that speaks to us if you don't feel safe somewhere tó bá wà níbì kan tó kàn feel pé o safe níbi bẹ̀yẹ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti léèyàn kan tó jẹ́ pé ó sọ pé òun wà parking lot ó ní òun ṣe wà parking lot ó ní kí ni yẹn kò sọ fún òun pé kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lóun tẹ̀ drive kúrò ní spot yẹn ó ní gbogbo èyí tóun drive kò tí ju 2 minutes lọ bó ń ṣe drive kó bẹ́ẹ̀ trailer dẹ̀ já wá láti another side ó já wọnú that barricade tó ṣe ó dẹ̀ crush àwọn mọ́tò tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. So nǹkan yẹn ìkọ̀kan ló bá sọ̀rọ̀ ló sèvé àwọn tó dẹ̀ jọ páàkì síbẹ̀ èyí tó fara pa èyí tó rush lọ́sọ̀tò òun dẹ̀ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ lọ park sí another place. So sometimes we need to start listening to those voice and that voice even tó bá wà lẹ́ environment kankan ara máa sọ fún ẹ ara tó sọ fún ẹ kí ló ń jẹ́ pé ara sọ fún ẹ pé that it means communicate your body is communicating with you that you are not safe. Now let's now talk about somebody tó yẹ pé ó wá prophesize ó wá ti wá sọ fún ẹ to your face pé òun máa há mẹ ó wá lóò ní sá ẹni tó ti lè sọ fún ẹ pé òun máa há mẹ ó fẹ́ don't take any chance pé bóyá o máa ṣe àbí kò ní ṣe bóyá o máa ṣe àbí kò ní ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ nìyẹn ń kú you don't know once that person is dead is dead. Téèyàn kan bá ṣèyàn kan léṣe even kéèyàn kan mú ẹ ibi tẹ́ mọ̀ bí ara wa gan ṣe rí béèyàn kan bá mú ẹ gan tó gbá nǹkan mọ́ ẹ ní ọwọ́ lásán ibi tó gbá mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ lásán o lè máa feel pain sí ẹ for so many years kó má lọ
ẹlòmíì wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n gbà nǹkan ọmọ lọ́wọ́ lásán owó yẹn kò ní fi gẹ́ẹ̀ta rẹ̀ títí kọ́ máa ṣe nǹkan sí kọ́ máa ṣe ó sì máa fi ilẹ̀ pé á dẹ̀ sì máa sọ fún ẹ pé àpá torí yìí o àpá yìí mo gẹ̀ẹ́tẹ̀ ńgbà tí mo ṣe kábọ̀sibọ́sì kí wọn kọ́ máa sọ pé ó fẹ́ ṣe èmi tẹ̀ value body ara mi èmi tẹ̀ máa sọ fún ẹ ní pé ọ̀gá mi kò ní bínú ni o mo bẹ̀ ẹ́ ni o wàá yẹra fẹ́ nìyẹn ni gbogbo nǹkan tó bá mọ̀ o lè kó dání láti fi ṣọ́ ara ẹ fẹ́ nìyẹn make sure kó ṣọ́ ara ẹ fẹ́ nìyẹn don't look at any threat as empty threat there's no empty threat anywhere your friend today can change within 1 second tell me èṣù dẹ̀ máa lò tó dẹ̀ máa hàn mẹ́ lọ́la your lover can be here today have you not seen there was one topic tí mo bá lẹ́nu MFM but because I was so busy I wasn't able to give submission on it and what MFM was saying that she's always scared and ó mọ̀ pé báwo ni ó ṣe máa wà a marriage for 30 years wọ́n á dẹ̀ break up báwo ni ọkọ wa àti ìyàwó ṣe máa jọ gbé pọ̀ for 30 years wọ́n á dẹ̀ start àwọn àdàbí ìgbà tó yẹ pé wọn ò mú wa rí iṣẹ́ èṣù ni gbéṣù ṣe máa ń wọ́ọ̀kì nìyẹn nǹkan kan náà ló máa strike àwọn méjèèjì tí kìíní yẹn tó dẹ̀ ń jà láàrin wọn yẹn tí ò bá jà tán bó ṣe fẹ́ jàjà yẹn bí kìíní yẹn ṣe fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ tí ṣe yẹn bóyá tàtúkà ló dà sí wọn láàrin ni o bóyá àwọn fúnra wọn kọ́kọ́ ló fọwọ́ ara wọn fà kọ́ tó ń fọ́ ara wọn fà o tí kìíní yẹn ò bá jà tán kí wọ́n túká kò sí bọ́ ìfẹ́ ṣe ọmọ àpàdà túká. So you will now start thinking about that somebody you have lived with for 30 years of your life, living together, sleeping on the same bed. You had kids together, you took care of your kids. There's ìgbà tí kò sóúnjẹ, ìgbà tó ń jẹ wà, ìgbà tó ń sọ owó tẹ máa fi raṣọ, ìgbà tẹ tó ń pẹ̀kọ́ láti sọ school fees àwọn ọmọ, ìgbà tẹ fẹ́ jà láti ṣe kíríkọ, tẹ ẹ̀rí ṣe, ìgbà tẹ jẹ́ pé ẹgún gàrí, ìgbà tẹ pẹ́ jẹ́ kíríkọ. Gbogbo sacrifice tẹ ti ní together, gbogbo enjoyment tẹ ti ṣe together. Suddenly nǹkan kékeré kan á kọ strike láàrin ẹ̀kọ́ rí pé wọ́n kọ split. So as for you to know that anytime anybody can be no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. Ipò jọ ọmọ ìyá mi, ọmọ ìyá kan tọ́jọ bí nílé kan náà, tí wọ́n jọ dàgbà nínú abẹ́ ìrùlé, tọ́jọ sórí ẹní, tí wọ́n jọ jìyà gan, wọ́n jọ tara wọn, wọ́n fúnra wọn ṣe, wọ́n para wọn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ogún. Kábọ̀ ti bọ́ sí ọkọ àbíyàwó, wọn ò lè ṣe ra wọn léṣe. And no empty threat anywhere. Any threat is a threat o. Bí ọkọ bá ní o máa pa ìdánù, ó máa pa ìdánù ló sọ yẹ. Ó máa pa ìdánù ló sọ yẹ. Don't count it as though àwọn ṣeré ni. Bí ó kàn sọ nítorí pé ó ń bínú, àbí kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ pé èèyàn sọ ní pé ó bínú. Then àwọn èèyàn máa ń gba ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọyàn lẹ́nu. In case you don't know. Èèyàn tó wà lára dìgbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn á gba ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ́ wọn lẹ́nu. Òun ló sọ pé ó fẹ́ kó ẹlòmíwà tó yẹ pé ibùn ẹni yẹn gan fúnra rẹ̀ ẹnu tó ní ẹnu àṣẹ ni. Ó kàn lọ sọ pé àmà ṣe á dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé ẹnu tó ní ẹnu àṣẹ ni. Á dẹ̀ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún, á dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀. So sometimes we need to be very careful. Don't count anything as anything pé èèyàn kan sọ kankan fún mi or you're being extra. Nothing is being extra. Tí kankan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ náà nìyẹn, you are gone. Ẹni tó bá ti pa ó ti pa nìyẹn, ó ti lọ nìyẹn. Rest in peace ni ó tán. Kò ní remedy, kò sí duplicate. So don't joke with anything anybody say to you. Bí ọkọ bá sọ fún ẹ pé I hate you, má sọ pé má fún ẹni ní one reason ní pé kò mí nìkan tó sọ. Don't give that person any reason pé kò mí nìkan tó sọ. Ó mí yẹn. Má sọ pé nítorí pé ọkọ mi ó fún mi ṣe lẹ́gẹ̀ẹ́ bó ṣe bá mi sùn lálẹ́ àná kò lè bá mi jà tó ṣe wá bá mi jà tó wá lòun máa ṣe mí léṣe kí wọ́n máa nítorí pé bóyá bá mi sùn yẹn kò lè ṣe fún mi. You are deceiving yourself. Ó ń tọ́ra ẹni kan sáwọn èèyàn máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé màá tó sọ fún ẹ kí ló dé gbogbo ń dìṣẹ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó bá wà nílé ẹ̀ tó yẹ kó máa fi ṣe ní jàmbá kó kúrò lẹ̀ kíá. Mo rántí ìgbà kan tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe lábẹ́ ọ̀run. There was this case tí wọ́n pé wọ́n máa yẹn sọ pọ́kọ òun máa ń sọ fún òun pé àwọn táwọn lówó lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ òun kan wọ́n fọmọ wọn kan wọ́n fi ṣògùn wáyé tó fi jẹ́ káwọn mú ọmọ òun kan tó tiẹ̀ mọ̀wé tí ò mọ̀ kankan káwọn fi lọ ṣògùn
ọkọ lè máa sọ ọkọ máa sọ pé òun kọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ òun kọ̀ máa ń sọ ni ọkọ lè ṣe ó lè mọ ọmọ ẹ̀rọ rẹ̀ lọ fi ṣòkòwò ó lè sọ fún ìyàwó pé but òun máa sọ fún náà lábẹ́ òun gbé kéèsì ẹ̀ gbà yẹn ìyàwó yẹn nínú pé ọkọ táwọn jọ fẹ́ra òun tó bá jó òun kọ́kọ́ òun lè ṣe òun máa ní irọ́ ni ta ló sọ pé ọkọ ò lè ṣe rẹ̀ ta ló sọ pé ìyàwó ò lè ṣe rẹ̀ àní ìjáwá ìjà òsì always guided ni èèyàn tó wá sọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ lójú ó wá ló fẹ́ wá máa doubt nǹkan tó sọ gbàgbé ẹ o anything anybody say or you don't feel good wherever you are or something is telling you is not right don't just doubt it it's not right náà nìyẹn kò tiẹ̀ ṣe ilé ayé ta tiẹ̀ wá ń sìn ẹ̀rín marriages tó ń crash ẹ̀rín ọkọ àti ìyàwó tó ń dọ̀tá ara wọn it is because ayé ọ̀làjú ti dé during those times tó yẹ pé people are being patient nobody is patient again no time for rádaràda no time for slow ayé ìgbà kan obìnrin máa jókòó sílé a máa ṣe káràkátà ọkùnrin ló máa bọ́ta lọ kówó wá a ní ṣe bóun lòun lówó òun lòun lè ṣe alábòṣe wọn òun lè fẹ́ àwọn mẹ́rin òun lè fẹ́ àwọn méjì but listen obìnrin ò ṣọlẹ́ mọ́ ayé obìnrin la wà obìnrin bọ́ta ó lọ́wọ́ zù obìnrin kan ló ń ṣoríire ń sìn obìnrin kan ló ń ṣe gbogbo obìnrin ló ń jámà obìnrin kan ò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ obìnrin kan ń gùn kadà those things men are doing women are doing it women too are hustling kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ṣe ẹrú ayé so any small thing because of those things ó ti kó patient kúrò nílẹ̀ so ẹni tó nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ kí n wà patient fún ẹ òun nítorí pé mo mọ̀ pé I'm at your mercy. But when I'm not at your mercy, òun ṣiṣẹ́ mi náà ṣiṣẹ́ mi òun pawó èmi náà pawó mi. Tó bá ṣe anything, I won't enjoy anything. I will just tell you pé wá gbàgbé ìjàre fún mi lẹ̀ because ọmọ yìí kò lè dá nìkan tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Bó ayé ìgbàyẹ àwọn ìyá yẹn máa dúró wọ́n máa rò lọ́kàn wọn pé ẹ̀rù jẹ́ kí n dúró jẹ́ kí n dúró jẹ́ kí n dúró. Àwa gan tá a ṣe ṣì wà ní kíní wa gan sẹ̀ gan àwa gan fúnra wa ń gbà mí gan ó máa ṣe wá ń gbà mí tá a máa wò pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni wa ò jẹ́ kó rí wáyé òjò.
Surprise 2025. Let's go TikTok.
So pretty. Spring color, my sweetie. Spring color flower. It's a sakura rhodonite, my sweetie. Sakura rhodonite.
Mo ṣe pé ó máa ní better house ọkùnrin kan tà but ó ti so much ní confidence in herself because she's already made. Women are growing themselves. Women are not sitting down. There's no more full housewife. Full housewife go ń tajà nulẹ̀. Full housewife go ń bọ́ sórí TikTok gan polówó. Full housewife go ń bọ́ sórí Instagram polówó. Ta ló ń ṣe full housewife mọ́? Everybody wants to be liability to anybody again. So obìnrin tó bá pariwo mọ́ tó bá ní mi ní sọ school fees àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ o ò fẹ́ gbọ́nà àbí mi ní fẹ́ sọ school fees àwọn ọmọ ìwà sọ fún àwọn ọmọ yẹn pé wo ẹ jẹ́ ká ọ̀rọ̀ àgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o ẹ mọ̀ pé torí títí yín ni kó ba lè sọ school fees yín o ní pẹ́ẹ́dẹ́ wàá ya gbà á mọ́ra wàá pa á mọ́ra nítorí kò ti mọ̀ pé o fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣoríire ṣẹ́ni tó bá gbọ́ tó bá sọ pé obìnrin tó dúró tó enjoy ìyà nítorí àwọn ọmọ ni kò ń ṣe pé nítorí pé àlùbáríkà wà nínú ìyà tó ń jẹ o kò ṣe pé tọkùnrin yẹn bá pa tọkùnrin yẹn nà pa àlùbáríkà wà nínú ọ̀pá bí matrix tọkùnrin yẹn fún àlùbáríkà kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ o náà kò sálùbáríkà kọ́ nínú lílù o nǹkan tó máa ń sọ ni pé àìjí òbíyẹ́bí ọkùnrin yẹn torí pé káwọn ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ bá lè ṣòro nítorí pé obìnrin yẹn ó ti wọ èyí tí wọ́n wá ní ìlú kò níbi tó ń lọ kò sẹ́ni tó máa fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí skul ó rẹ̀ rò pé ọkọ òun nìkan yìí náà bàbá wọn náà ló lè ràn wọn lọ sí skul àyà ṣe kí ni àyà gba kam bọ́ ayé ìsìn you go out I go out ni you go 7 I go 7 ni ó tẹ̀ tó lóyìnbó you go hustle I go hustle ni no everybody is hustling so nobody is depending on each other so you bring it on I bring it up ni so that's what it is sorry for taking your time I hope you enjoyed it too MFM. Mo wà á bí báyìí mo ti ẹ ti ké mi ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ àmọ̀sùn it is nice submission in fact ẹ ti break it down pé B+ ti jábọ́ network B+ ni network B plus yẹn yé mi ṣé ecotel nílò kí ló máa ń pè ecotel airtel econet ṣé econet lè ń lò oh my god ẹran tí econet láyé gbà yín.
àgbọ̀ ẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n ló kọ́kọ́ jáde MTN tó jáde.
econet orúkọ tó kọ́kọ́ lò nìyẹn kó tó di airtel di gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe àṣẹ connect ní B plus ẹ break ẹ dáadáa so ẹ break ẹ dáadáa in fact ẹ ti sọ ju bí mo yẹn fẹ́ sọ lọ because sometimes tí ṣẹ́tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ one thing tí mo wá mi tó make me understand ṣẹ́tí rí inner spirit yìí tí ọba jẹ́ni tó wà very very attentive sí inner spirit yìí náà ìṣe ló máa dàbí pé èèyàn mọ̀ nǹkan ṣe àbí èèyàn lóògùn tí yàn ń ṣe alájà. Tí ọba jẹ́ni tó jẹ́ pé wà very very attentive.
máa ń
listen you are quick to listen and to ó máa dàbí pé ẹni kan mi tẹ̀ ń ṣe I swear ó máa dàbí pé ẹni kan mi tẹ̀ ń ṣe good morning.
wọn ló jàjẹ sára ni.
ó máa dàbí pé ẹni kan mi tẹ̀ ń ṣe tẹ̀bá listen is a very tiny voice bí ìtẹ̀tù sọ pé ọkùnrin sọ pé kẹ́kà fi mí ṣẹ́tìrí àwọn obìnrin kan. Me understand àwọn obìnrin kan that is why I'm trying all my possible best àìmọye ṣe ń change kiri yẹn ni pé ọkùnrin náà nídìí saying I'm trying all my possible best to like instill this much in my daughter because I don't know why mi ìmọ̀ kan tó fẹ́ fi bá mi ṣe déédéé bíi pé wàá sọ fún mi wípé bí a ká lo ọmọ kan tí ò mọ̀ wí ká fi ṣògùn owó ṣebí wọn ló kó wa jọ wọn lórí ẹbí tó rí ẹkúta tó olówó tó máa fi tọ́jú wa ká bẹ ṣògùn owó fáwa káwa survive káàmọ̀ kó kú fún wa. Wow, come and give birth to ọmọ tí wọ́n máa wá lò èmi ni ìyá ẹni tí ò súre fún ẹ tí ò súre fún ẹ pé kò lówó lọ́wọ́. tó gbàdúrà àlùbáríkà fún ẹ tó jẹ́ pé èso ti tò mí. Like that's some things you don't just try with me pé o ṣe pẹ̀lú tó na mi gan you tó fi fi pé mi mo gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kó lówó lọ́wọ́ mi understand ọkùnrin mi náà ṣe ládàradà lọ ṣe ládàradà wọ́n ní ẹsẹ̀ ò dá nílé mi ni wọ́n ní ẹsẹ̀ ò dá nílé mi tí abẹ́ ìyá ẹ bá dá lórí ẹ̀ ó yẹ kó ti súra àlùbáríkà fún ẹ láì Ọlọ́run
kò yẹ kó máa já kò yẹ kó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹ ó yẹ kó máa lówó.
kò máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó dé tí mo ṣe máa gbé kọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ ṣé ìṣẹ̀bí ò dá fúnra mi ìwọ ló máa wá tó fẹ́ dá fún kiri kí ló ń ṣe behind mi tí spirit mi ò fi wọ́ọ̀kì dáadáa fún ẹ.
tó fi jẹ́ kí
wọ́n irritate spirit.
ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ ọ̀rá sọ ìwọ ní skit kan tún mọ́.
What are you doing tó irritate spirit?
kó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló dá nílẹ̀ báwo ni kémi náà wá sọ fún ẹgbẹ́sẹ̀ tí wọ́n gbọ́ dá nínú létí mi náà.
yóò dá nínú ilé ayé mi like they just come wàá máa bá mi ṣe dé pé ọmọ kan ò mọ̀wé kí n gbé fún ẹ kí wọ́n lọ fi ṣe kinní. ìyá ẹ tó bí ẹ tó wọn tún síre fún ẹ tó jáde lábẹ́ tó wọn ní fàlùbáríkà tán òun la máa lọ fi ṣògùn owó táwa máa ná. Like there are some jokes you don't come and even tell me the end of the cinema
ó ti kó mu ẹ mọ lọ ó ti kó wọn sá lọ kó má rí wọn mọ́.
ó ti lọ kò lè.
ó ti lọ.
Ọlọ́run ó máa gbé ọ̀fọ̀ mílíọ̀nù wọ́n ti lọ like there are some things that oh my God my spirit you don't just joke with it ni kókó tiẹ̀ ní welcome ẹ̀ ní báwo la yẹn fẹ́ ṣeré yẹn tó máa ná ọmọ kan ọ̀mọ̀wé òun ni wọ́n fẹ́ lò kémi bímọ kí n gbé 9 months kémi wá gbé fún wọn kí wọ́n fi ṣògùn owó lọ fún àlè lóyún kó gbé wá ká kó fi ṣògùn owó fún wa.
àbí ó ṣe lọ mẹ́yàn kan kó lọ bá kó gbé wá kankan lọ àníjọ́ kan ọjọ́ kan ni ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan ló bá pè mí ló bá ní òun tiẹ̀ fẹ́ bá mi sọ kọ́kọ́ ọkọ òun máa nà òun pé ẹ fi tẹ̀wọ́n ti fẹ́ nà òun pa pé kí ni kóun ṣe àmú ní jókòó síbẹ̀ mo ní wò ó wàá máa forgive ẹ ni o àná àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wa tàdéjọ́ wà lórí fóònù ẹ mọ̀ bí gbogbo a máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ a máa gist a máa sọ ó lè wà ní London mo dẹ̀ sọ fún mi ní wò ó mo ní sori nǹkan tí mo tó sọ yìí mo ní mi ò ní kankan àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi gbà àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi wọ́n máa ń pè mí ní àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ní school ńgbà yẹn wọ́n máa ń pè mí ní Madam Wisdom so for the fact pé lọ́ba tí wọ́n fi sọ màdá ẹ jẹ́ kàlájà dé náà kàtí ẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àlájà bóyá kàlájà bóyá sọ bóyá mo ní ìyẹnu fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi dúró síbẹ̀ náà mo ní wàá máa forgive ẹ̀ ni mo ní ìwò jẹ́ kí n wojú ẹ̀ mo ní ìwò ló mú ẹ̀ tó yìí ojú ẹ̀ ló ga tó yìí mo ní má wọlé wàá máa forgive ẹ̀ náà ni lọ́rẹ́ wa bá rí ṣòkò ń ṣeré ni mo ní ṣé èèyàn máa sọ fún ẹni tó tó yìí ìgbà yóò nù ẹ̀ ó ń dàpá sí ẹ gbogbo ara ẹ̀ òun á máa ṣe ilé ayé á máa ṣe fine boy kiri nígbà tẹ́ bá máa fi dípẹ́ tí pé 60 gbogbo àìsàn á wá máa jáde sí ẹ lára nítorí pé ọkùnrin yẹn ṣe ní tọkùnrin bá stop láti máa na obìnrin yẹn gan gbogbo bódì tó ti nà sára ẹ̀ tó bá máa fi dípẹ́ wọ́n ti ń pé 50 late 50 tó ti wọ 50 tó ti lọ sí late 50 wọn àìsàn á bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa jáde látara ìwọ obìnrin yẹn nítorí lúlù tó ti lù ẹ́ yẹn gbogbo lúlù tó wà láàdú ti lù ẹ́ yẹn.
gbogbo súra rẹ̀ ó ti nà dẹ̀.
àbọ̀ máa jáde.
mo ní ìgbésẹ̀ fọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀. èèyàn kọ́ ní but there are some women who actually use their child for money ṣebí òun ló bí kan ẹ̀.
ìwọ wá ní kọkùnrin kan wá lóun fẹ́ lò.
ìwọ wá ní kéèyàn kan wá lóun fẹ́ bá mi lò kájọ tó bá jẹ́ pé mo wá decide pé ó tiẹ̀ ti wá tójú ẹ̀ o mo fẹ́ máa lò fún ara mi jẹ́ kémi máa fún ní owó yẹn.
ṣèbó òun ló lò ó yàtọ̀ sí pé kí ọkọ tó mọ
mi mo fẹ́ lò kọ́ mi fún ara mi kémi máa fún lówó ó ṣe pé kóun wá bá mi lò kóun tún máa fún mi lówó kó máa fún àlè nínú ẹ̀. kó máa fún àlè nínú ẹ̀ èmi ni mo fẹ́ máa lò kọ́ mi fún ara mi kémi máa fún ṣe.
ìgbà tó bá wù mí mo fi ṣe èmi mi mo ní.
so láti pé bí mo ṣe lò tán mi ìfẹ́ mọ́ mo fẹ́ máa lọ kò sí problem kò ṣe pé kó wá lò kan tèmi gbé kó tún máa fún àlè kó dijọ́ kan kó ní kí n máa wá lọ.
àwa ní kí n ya ó dàbọ̀ àwa sọ ọ̀tọ̀ ìlú ẹ̀ dípò lóko. èmi sọ mo ní no mo ní continue mo ní mo tẹ̀ wá láìkí lùlù tọkùnrin náà fún
ẹ gbọ́ ó ní I have a friend of my sister who did it with her partner and later mi mo bí báwo obìnrin ṣe pọ̀.
ó máa bí tí ẹ ní.
mi mo báwo
máa padà bí tí ẹ ní.
Let me tell you number one the moment you agree to that thing with a man kò trust yẹ pẹ̀lú láìfọ ẹ̀ mọ́. It's just like kí o sọ fún yín pé o fi abẹ́ ẹ̀ fi gba ọkùnrin là bí wọ́n ti ọkọ ẹ̀ mọ́lé DPO wá fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn ó wá ṣe tí wọ́n á ní ẹ DPO ní ti bá ti lè gbà kí n bẹ́ẹ̀ mi sùn òun á fi ẹ́ lẹ̀ ìwọ náà wá lọ bá sùn lóòótọ́ torí kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ fi ọkọ ẹ̀ lẹ̀ gbà pé o ti lọ ọ̀dọ̀ DPO.
ẹ wo ṣé kí n tún dá yín sí nǹkankan.
ọ̀dọ̀ DPO I no dey go that kind extra mile.
tọkùnrin kan bá
I
sọ
go
fún
for
mi.
myself o I no get time for nonsense o.
ẹ wo MFM tọkùnrin kan bá sọ fún mi pé lọ bá mi lọ bá ẹni yìí kó fún mi ní contract yẹn so that tó bá lọ bá mi bá tó bá má wọrí mi ní dẹ máa lọ síbẹ̀ máa sọ fún ẹni yẹn pé bá mi sùn fún mi contract yẹn má fọkọ mi.
èmi ara mi ni mo máa lọ gbà fún. tó bá ti gbà tán tí mo ti gbà ní àti bí èmi ni máa gbà fúnra mi bó dẹ̀ ṣe wà mo máa lè lọ. mo máa lè lọ mo máa lè lọ. mo máa lè lọ màmá lọ because kò sígbà tí mo máa ṣe tó máa ṣẹnu rádaràdà pé kan tí mo lọ fi gbà mo máa lè lọ.
ẹni
tó wọ́n yàn lọ ṣerú kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè fi yàn gan ṣògùn owó tó ń kó sọ.
ó máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Whether I try mine for myself tó bá lọ lò díẹ̀ tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ó ló máa ní ìwọ wo tó bá jẹ́ pé ìwọ tí òun ò lè trust ẹnìkan ni mo fi bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ tó fi lọ bá DPO sùn ẹnìkan ni mo fi ṣe kíní kan who does that á lọ fọmọ mi.
ẹni tó ọ̀sẹ̀.
màá fi ṣògùn owó fún mi ṣé mo ṣe èrè ni kí ló dé tí mi ṣe fún ara mi kí n ṣe kémi fún máa fún ẹ lówó oúnjẹ nítorí tó bá dẹ̀ tí mi pórí mi fẹ́ tà ṣe màá ní ọ̀yà kẹ́rù ẹ̀ kó máa lọ ìwọ náà lọ jẹ́ kọ́ ìwọ náà lọ sí ẹ̀kọ́.
àwa ó ti di ṣé wọ́n tó ti di àǹfààní ìgbà ló máa rántí ipò ti di àǹfààní àdúgbò ìgbà ló máa rántí pé wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìníkọ̀.
b+ nǹkan rẹ̀ rìn b+ for your mind go dey say this MFM ló gbà.
No, it's true now. It's true. Because people don't really understand that. Ṣẹ́rí láti ìgbà tí mo ti wà ní yunifásitì oṣù ni mo lọ bóyá nítorí ẹ̀ ní gbogbo brain mi ṣe máa ń calculate ló fi jẹ́ pé ó ò lè gbé kọjá wájú mi o kó tó gbé wá èmi gan mo ti lọ
wípé bóyá èèyàn kan boyfriend wọn dé wọn á so oúnjẹ kìnnì kan ó so oúnjẹ fún boyfriend tẹ́lẹ̀ boyfriend wá dé ó wá ń jẹ oúnjẹ yẹn ó so oúnjẹ ẹjọ́ ń gbé ó wá so oúnjẹ fún kìnnì kan ó lè rà mí lè so oúnjẹ fún ẹ o. tó bá fẹ́ bí kò bá fẹ́ kí n so oúnjẹ fún ẹ wàá kó owó wá màá fowó so oúnjẹ fún ẹ wàá dẹ̀ lọ́ọ́lì ẹ̀mí náà máa lọ́ọ́lì mi. Because you see, there are some things ṣẹ́ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́yìn obìnrin mọ̀ kankan. Ẹni tó ti marry àtẹni tó ti marry.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn ní ìyá ẹ̀ ó ní open shop for her. Ọmọ tí wọ́n bí Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí ọgọ́ ó yẹ kí wọ́n na ọmọbìnrin yẹn pa ni. Ọmọ tí wọ́n bí wọ́n wá fi ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún ọwọ́ wa lọ. Kí ló ṣe wọ́n tí wọ́n lo ọmọ yẹn fún rẹ̀? You said only shop open for street. Oh my God. Kí ló dé tó lò fún wa? Fẹ́mi náà ra ọ̀kadà fún kó ló máa ṣọ̀kadà.
Lose your head. It's just
you know they like to see woman no sharp at all.
You have to start using your head. Orí ẹ̀ ni kò máa lò. Tí mo ṣe wà yìí, I think about myself first, me first, before you, me first, me first. And I am always guided. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin, ẹ̀yin ká máa ní ìkọ̀kọ̀ lọ́kàn. You have to, you yourself, ìwọ fún ara ẹ. You have to think about yourself. Pé o ní siblings, o ní ìyá, o ní bàbá. You have your children. You have people that you have to care for. So, má yà ọ̀lẹ. Má máa jẹ́ pé kó jẹ́ pé ọkọ ẹ̀ tọkọ mi bá ti wà òkè. Kò sí problem, mi náà ti wà òkè. Má jẹ́ kí brain ẹ yọ̀ ọ̀lẹ. Not physical brain ẹ, má jẹ́ kí brain ẹ stupid. Exercise your brain. Má sọ pé nítorí pé kọ́kọ́ mi bá ti lówó everything ti wà òkè. Ọmọ má gọrẹ o.
Ẹ mọ̀ bí mo ti society ní problem. Society all make wa ní problem. Fún àwọn náà ti lè rí ọkùnrin tó bá ní pọ́ọ̀tì bẹ̀lì kí ìkun yẹn kó dàbò oyún mẹ́wàá kó sọ pé òun wá bóun ṣe máa pọ́ọ̀tì bẹ̀lì yẹn ló máa fi toast gbogbo obìnrin kiri. Pọ́ọ̀tì bẹ̀lì yẹn ló máa fi ṣe ti rí àwọn obìnrin lá máa wá kan tá a máa fi ṣùjù gbogbo wọn lá máa gbogbo kan láyé wọ́n tún ṣe títí wọ́n tún ṣe èdè wọ́n tún ní big lips wọ́n lọ fíìlì èdè wọn bá èdè wọn á dàbí tí mo mọ rí mọ.
Why is it that it's always us la fẹ́ orí lọ.
ẹ máa ṣe bọbí ẹ máa ṣe hips ẹ máa ṣe.
Sorry to interject because I met you clearly. Ṣé mo pé individual success no tell your mind chase a relationship or my affect it sometimes. So for couples that are not actually working as a union and chasing different dreams, the journey to achieving that dream, if you come across decisions that will help you instead of helping the family, you will. So sometimes we still need to balance it when we are challenging our energy to what we want in life in terms of what you want to achieve. There must be a sort of union achievements above everything. Because before there is an individual award, there must be a union award for say you have successfully married. Now, what created that output of success and for people to see might be what you do individually in terms of how you set yourself up. But Nita, successful marriage, no, we need individual success. But sometimes, because this intelligence is the same, these emotions is the same. Sometimes if you are not conscious of how you use it, you cannot trace a beat. So in your pursuit of goal to achieve that point, you can as well sacrifice the needs of the union or the wants of the union or what the union is actually needed to boost your achievements. That is why it's always good to balance it first. I just want to chip in that. I will
I will come to something about that. You see,
in my own little way about marriage. Bí ọ ní ilé ayé ti ń lajú, ó ti yàtọ̀ sí bí ilé ayé ṣe rí nígbà kan. Ní ilé ayé tí a wà ní ìsìn, tá à ń gbé nínú ìsìn, ní ibi tí ó ń kọjú sí, there's nothing they call union anymore. Now I will tell you, I don't want you to misplace my word. I don't want anybody to misplace my words. No. I want you to get it clear. I am not saying there's no love. I'm not saying there's no sacrifice. I never said you should not compromise. But you know what? Before you can put those things in place in marriage, there's something they call relationship. You can't give what you don't have. Now, where's the Genesis? Now, let's now start from the beginning. I am married to a man. We're both married. I will know marriage well. Have you noticed that most people tó bá dé lóyìnbó yìí, couples tí wọ́n bá padà dàrú díẹ̀ ló máa kù? Do you know why? Because of the kind of society that we found ourselves, that has changed now. And the society have let us understand that ọkùnrin yẹn ló gbọ́dọ̀ ní owó 100, kíyàwó ní owó 40. Tí àwọn bá tẹ̀ wá fẹ́ ní kò gbọ́dọ̀ ní ju 60 lọ. Gbogbo àwọn kinní yẹn tó bá wá di pé wọ́n dé ìlú òyìnbó tó jẹ́ wípé 100 tọkùnrin yẹn kó dání gan kò lè tó. Ìyàwó bọ́ síta wọ́n jọ wá ń ṣiṣẹ́. Tí ọkùnrin yẹn ò bá múra dáadáa, ìyàwó gan máa tún wá ní owó yẹn gan ju ọkùnrin yẹn lọ. Because there are so many opportunities tí obìnrin ní ìlú òyìnbó yìí. Apart from pé ó ń lọ síbi iṣẹ́, ó tún lè máa ṣe àwọn side hustle bíi káràkátà, bí kò máa ta àwọn pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́, kó máa gbọ́ láti Nàìjíríà kó máa tà. So ó máa ń jẹ́ kí ó ní extra money lọ́wọ́. Tó yẹ pé ìmí tó bá yẹ pé ó bá mọ orún ṣá máa ṣe òun nínú ilé, ìmí tó bá mọ ṣọ́rán á máa ránṣọ nínú ilé. Ó máa ń jẹ́ kóbìnrin ní an extra thing tó lè ṣe. Tó yẹ pé wọ́n tó máa fi máa ní extra money. Now, I am now starting from the genesis of the individual. As I have said that, I can't give you what I don't have. I have to grow myself. You grow yourself. Then, we will now bring that our growth and put it on the table. Òun ni a máa fi lè grow relationship wa àbí marriage wa yẹn tá fẹ́ grow yẹn. But in the order of, I want to bring something on the table. I said I want to balance things up. Something that I don't have. I have not grown myself. Obìnrin tó wà tí ò ṣiṣẹ́ tó ṣàbọ̀ tó kọ̀ wà nínú ilé. Ọkùnrin yẹn nìkan ló ń lọ tó ń bọ́ta tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń dé. Ẹjọ́ kí ni union kí lọ́jọ́ fẹ́ work hand in hand tó fẹ́ ṣe. Obviously ọkùnrin yẹn nìkan ló wọ́n máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà. Because kò síbi tóbìnrin yẹn ti fẹ́ ní kọ̀kọ́ tó fẹ́ mú jáde. But tó bá jẹ́ pé ìwọ obìnrin. Now I am trying to advocate for women. And what I'm not trying to say is that we women, we need to start understanding that we need to start taking care of ourselves. Growth is very important. Grow yourself. Don't be a liability. Sometimes it's even tiring for ọkùnrin. Ṣé ọkùnrin? Men are very smart. Tebawa, I am always fine in the midst of the guys, right? When men are talking,
If you listen to their conversation, then you know what I'm talking about. When men are talking about their wife, ibẹ̀ ló máa ti mọ̀ yí pé obìnrin tí ò bá gòrà rẹ̀, when I'm talking about growth, tí o jókòó tó lọ ń wòran, ó máa padà sọ fún ẹ pé ò jámọ́ kankan ni. Tọkùnrin bá ń describe, when you see 5 men sit down on the table and they are talking about their wife, go and read them. Even if that man love ìyàwó ẹ̀, táwọn ìgbọ́kùnrin ó love ìyàwó ẹ̀, ó máa sọ fún ẹ pé ṣùgbọ́n bó ṣe wà yẹ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ owó fún ó máa jẹ gbárùn ni. Kò sóhun tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, ó máa jẹ gbárùn ni. Kìnní kankan bó ṣe wà yẹ kò tí ì lè ṣe kìnní kan. A máa sọ, a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa sọ kìnní kan. But tí ọkùnrin tó bá jẹ́ pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ó ń ṣe tẹ́ bá dé sáà ìyàwó mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ó smart o ó tún tún sàlùn yẹn ṣe kódà nígbà tó béèrè owó yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi pé òun tún fẹ́ ra kinní kan sí sàlùn yẹn mo kó yẹn fún ní o because mo rí nǹkan tó fowó yẹn ṣe the last time tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fún ọmọ yẹn gbọ̀ngàn bó ṣe wà yẹn mo mọ̀ ń kówó yẹn fún nítorí pé in case tí kọ́kọ́ bá lọ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá tí ò bá sówó lọ́wọ́ bàbá lè lọ sáré akọ̀bá ní mama alpha now ẹ̀mí sí wa àwa bróòkì ṣe lè bá sáré bá wa san. Tẹ bá ní anything tẹ fẹ́ ṣe nínú ilé tó bá jẹ́ pé $100 ni tó bá kó $30 ń bẹ̀ lẹ̀ kọkùnrin yẹn kó $70. It's not too much. It's not too much. You need to start placing value on yourself. We women, we lost that a lot. You are not your mother. Ayé ìgbà ìyá yín ni wọ́n jókòó sínú ilé ni wọ́n ṣe kankan. Ẹ ló wo àwọn obìnrin tẹ́ ń gbórúkọ wọn tó jẹ́ àwọn obìnrin tí ẹ̀ ń gbórúkọ wọn. Ẹ ló wo wọn alájàpá ni wọ́n. There are women that they are doing trade. There are women that they are farmers. Go and look at those women that they call their name. They are reputable women. Ní ayé àtijọ́. They are not your mothers that sit down at home. These are people that they will say they were farmers. They were traders. These are people that they don't sit down in the corner of their husband's house and start waiting for their husband to come and give them. And that is why the women have discovered themselves now. And you need to discover yourself. You need to grow yourself. Men talk. Yeah. Ó máa rún parun gún lélẹ́yìí tẹ́ bá kó fẹ́lẹ́ yóò máa fún aṣọ àtàlọ́ fún bàtà ni. Eléyìí kẹ̀ tó bá lọ kó owó fún lásán wo bó ṣe wà yẹn aṣọ àti bàtà ni. Tálájì bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ alájì máa ní ọmọ má lọ gbé TMS síwájú alájà ó máa fowó ẹ̀ lọ ra chicken àti turkey sórí igbá ni fact ló sọ yẹn. Tó bá gbé káàdì yẹn lẹ̀ ọmọ ó lọ nìyẹn ó lọ sí ìgbà ẹni máa rántí pé bills kan wà tí mo fẹ́ sanjọ́ máa fowó ẹ̀ san bills ni. So ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ máa jẹ́ kókùnrin yẹn máa fi yín pose. Even tókùnrin yẹn bá ní girlfriend gan a máa sọ fún girlfriend ẹ pé àwa ò lè fi ẹwé ìyàwó mi o àwọn yẹn màmá ẹ nìyẹn àwọn màmá their mother your mother òun ni àwọn èèyàn tó wà lé.
Sorry, Alanda, to chip in. I just want to ask a quick question, please. Don't mind. Now, my question is here. I understand what you're trying to say in terms of advocating for women to be very much empowered in the union.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, does the empowerment have to be built under the laws that govern the union, or she can do it on her own independently without the rules?
What are the laws that govern the union?
Of course, you know what is required in your own union.
That's what I'm saying.
I will use MFM as an example. Sorry to use this line MFM. You once shared it multiple times. Now, for MFM to balance our home, normally I've seen people that literally go for their goals without the consideration of the union and the well-being of the family and the children. Now, MFM see that unfolding right in front of our eyes, and she said, you know what? Instead of me going this route, I would rather work with your own thing and spend more time organizing the home and with the children than placing the children under a protective care or a support worker. So I will compromise my own finances, my own dreams and aspirations to do some other stuff I want to do for the purpose of the union.
Okay. So I want to ask a question. Okay.
So my question now is here, the empowerment that you create for women, which is beautiful, is it something that has to be talked about with your partner and make sure it syncs along with what you have to do with the union, which they think that governs you together? Because when you're talking about job and hustling, there are so many hustling and things that you could do that can actually bring harm or undermine the interest of the union.
Yes. Okay, so let me come to that. So there's two things. Even before you go into marriage, before go to marriage, haven't you noticed that even guys too now, they want to go for a woman to help them go for her or start. Ṣé tó bá yẹ pé kò lọ sí school ni ṣó kọ́ṣẹ́? Tí ò bá kọ́ṣẹ́, ṣó ń tajà ni? Kí ni nǹkan tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́? Tóun náà fi ń sọ pé òun náà fi ń jẹ́yàn. Àwọn òbí tó bí òun náà, excuse me, kí ló ṣe ní responsibility wọn ló ti ṣe nípa títí ẹ̀ ní growth. Now, I want you to hold that. I'm still coming back to that. I want you to hold that point. Now, normally, tó bá fẹ́ ṣe anything, ó fẹ́ mú ṣe, especially in the Western waterway, you sit down, ìwà àtọkọ ẹ máa wo schedule ara yín. Yes, nígbà tí wọ́n bá lọ bí iṣẹ́, ọkọ máa wà lé. Tí wọ́n bá wà lé, ọkọ máa lọ bí iṣẹ́. No sane woman ló bí ọmọ, ló máa lóun fi ọmọ òun lẹ̀. Tó wá lóun lọ látara òun dé lálẹ́, no. Òun á ìgbọ́n àwọn ọmọ yẹn, òun tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yẹn, òun
ṣe ní Dubai, wọ́n ṣe ní England.
No, me so that's why I said no sane woman. Now,
Okay.
Now, and I want to now come to another one. Now, if you now see women that are now sane, only one way, the bawari to one share, some of them condition to one para one in no marriage. I've seen men they don't even do their responsibilities. Won't share anything nínú ilé. They are lacking behind their bills. Kò sí wọn san bills wọn san kiri kan. Wọ́n lè ń jẹ gbèsè. Ọkùnrin yẹn dẹ̀ máa fi pé let me do extra shift. So as for me to pay up these bills. Torí pọ́kùnrin yẹn ò ṣe. You understand what I'm saying?
Alájà, mo fẹ́ kọ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé ọkùnrin yẹn bá obìnrin yẹn gbé wọ́n jọ wà?
Tọ́jọ́ wà, yes.
Wọ́n bá jọ wà. Now because the ọkùnrin yẹn wà responsible, so obìnrin yẹn ní láti go extra mile. Á fa ọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ̀.
No, kò ní fa ọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ̀ o. No, kò ní fa ọmọ.
B+ sísọ kankan sí B+ ni wọ́n ń ṣe ní bíbáyìí.
Ọ wà. No, mo ṣe come to the other side.
Because I will not jeopardize.
No.
Àní mo ráwọ̀ àwọn kọ́kù tó ẹgbẹ́ ojú títí lọ sí ẹ̀sìn kọ́kọ́rọ́.
Ẹni sùúrù.
Wọ́n wà rán ọmọ sọ́jú ojú títí lọ sí ẹ̀sìn kọ́kọ́rọ́ lé.
Àní ní sùúrù.
Wọ́n ṣètò àlọ́lọ́ sí.
Ẹni sùúrù.
And this is in search of self-success. No, alájà mo kàn yín create mi ní alájà mo kàn yín create the information ìtẹ̀mà sọ̀rọ̀ mi lórí mi. Mo kàn yín create the information ìtẹ̀mà sọ̀rọ̀ mi lórí.
No, ọmọ kan ṣẹlẹ̀ B+. Àti ẹ̀rọ
rẹ̀. Wọ́n nípa àwọn kan wá inú ọ̀nà lọ ti máa ẹ̀.
Àdìsẹ́ ẹni ojú tí kìí ṣe ẹ̀sìn kọ́kọ́rọ́. Ojú tí kìí ṣe ọdún sọ́mọ́ wọn ò fẹ́ mọ̀. Torí personal success.
B+. MFM. I'm still coming. I went from responsible. From responsible mother to irresponsible mother to àwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n ṣe because of the reason. Ẹ mọ̀ yín pé.
Mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ bá wa define individual success.
I'm coming.
Because ó ní ti bí tirẹ̀ nínú.
Ní sùúrù, do you know that there are some people tó jẹ́ wípé mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń ṣe nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé wọ́n ń ṣe yẹn. I will give you one good example. Mo láwọn èèyàn kan. In fact, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, èmi àti èèyàn kan go into ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lé ní bá àkọ́ go deep ni. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa babysitting class tí wọ́n máa ń ṣe fáwọn ọmọ pé táwọn ọmọ bá ti pé 12 nígbà yẹn wọ́n á ti máa introduce wọn sí babysitting class pé tó bá ti wá máa pé 13 pé wọ́n níbi lè pé okay ó ti wà trained ó lè take care àwọn siblings ẹ̀ àwọn younger siblings ẹ̀. Now nígbà àwọn ẹlòmíì àwa máa ní kí àwọn ọmọ wọn lọ ṣe babysitter fún àwọn ẹlòmíì ní ilé wọn. Ìmọ̀ wọn sọ fẹ́ nìyẹn pé wípé to me personally mo ti rí case scenario tó yẹ pé ibi tọ́mọ yẹn ti lọ babysit ọkùnrin yẹn máa padà wálé àwa máa fi owó kékeré tán ọmọ tó wá babysit àwa máa fọwọ́ kan ara ọmọ yẹn ó dẹ̀ ń bọ́ ọmọ yẹn sùn òun àtìyàwó ẹ̀ máa kúrò lé wọ́n fọmọ́lẹ̀ fún babysitter ọkùnrin yẹn á dẹ̀ padà wálé.
Araya, sorry to cut you short. Are you saying that there are some people that use kids to trade in terms of allowing them to go and work or babysitting in part of the world you live in?
So this is what I'm saying. I want you to get it clear. Once you have a babysitting certificate there that you are well trained, o lè lọ sílé ẹ̀ kó lọ bá wọn ṣe couple of.
As an adult, not as a child, as an adult.
As 13 years old, it is allowed.
13 is allowed. Wow, I'm hearing this for the first time. Wow.
Wait,
I think they allow that. Hold on. Let me explain in details. They allow that for you to be able to take care of your own siblings, not to use it as a work.
Thank you.
Me plus, you are defining it.
Thank you for defining it. Thank you for defining it everywhere. Thank you. I so much love you for that. Yes.
B plus.
Thank you for defining it again.
B plus. When listening to me, I said they take a babysitting class.
Yeah.
For them to take care of their siblings.
Yeah.
Now, some people will send their kids out.
Yeah.
Sitting.
Which is usually not allowed. Which is usually not allowed.
It is allowed. It is allowed. Nisuru, not as a child labor, the way you are thinking about it.
Yeah.
Is as okay, you have family. We are born, Babru, talk us up, okay, you know what? Only baby seeking kiri, what do ta Babru ye? Ẹlòmíì máa ọmọ ẹ máa sáré lọ́bẹ̀, àlọ́bẹ̀ kò ṣe pé nítorí owó tó fẹ́ fún yẹn. Nísù, that's what I'm saying. Nítorí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń sọ pé kò lísìn pé kò ní lọ sí mi. Mo wá ní àwọn ọkùnrin tó wá wà nílé yẹn á wá máa lọ fi owó tọ́ ọmọ yẹn.
You mean the family member? You mean the family member? Because tell your back family member who is something.
Nísùúrù.
Make it clear. That's why you want to share family member.
Tó bá ń kó sí mi lẹ́nu o lè jẹ́ kí n explain.
No, make it clear. Make it clear. Now, tó bá jẹ́ family member pé okay lọ bá mi bá àbúrò mi jókòó táwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Family member.
Okay, now
èmi wá sọ pé
ó wá ṣẹlẹ̀. Èmi wá sọ pé ó wá ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. Now, èèyàn yẹn, I'm telling you about taking care of your child ni mo ṣe ń sọ statement yẹn. So that I also want you to know that I'm aware about what you're saying. Now there's this person ọmọ ẹ take babysitting class a ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lẹ́ni àkọ́gọ́ deep nínú ẹ̀mí ó wá mú ọmọ ẹ wá lọ babysit lọ́dọ̀ èèyàn kan èèyàn tó lọ babysit lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ yẹn ó wá fi owó kékeré ó fi ń tan ọmọ yẹn ó wá ń bá ọmọ yẹn sùn. Now, ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé ó lọ fún baby.
Àrẹ́dà, sorry, tọ́lọ̀
báyẹn ló bá yí
ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣé family member ni? Ṣé family member lẹ́ni yẹn?
sí labour nǹkan tó wù
Ṣé family member lẹ́ni yẹn tó lọ fi
Àní calm down.
No, àlàyé wà.
no ẹni sùúrù ẹ mọ̀kọ́ ẹ̀yin lọ́ngìtì ẹni tó lọ bá ṣe ẹ sọ jálẹ̀ ẹni tó ní kó lọ bá síìtì yẹn ẹni sùúrù alájà ẹni tó ní kó lọ bá síìtì yẹn ẹ máa pẹ́ níbẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀
ẹni sùúrù
ẹni kó lọ bá síìtì yẹn kò ń ṣe family member ìyá yẹn ti lọ fi ọmọ yẹn ṣiṣẹ́ níbo
ó ti jẹ́ business.
ó sọ pé ó ti ẹ̀sọ́ ọmọ yẹn sí pé ẹni
Yẹ́nì ní enterprise.
ó ti ẹ̀sọ́ ọmọ yẹn sí pé ọmọ yẹn ti lè ṣiṣẹ́ kó ẹ̀ lówó as early as 13 years old.
owó ni mo fẹ́ sọ.
so now tọ́mọ yẹn bá wá rí i pé òkè o wọ́n gbé kinní ìsúnmọ́ òun at the end of the day ó máa dùn mọ́ òun wá tún gbowó lórí
ọmọ yẹn.
ìyá ìyẹn ló pa ilé ọmọ yẹn.
So you have not let me land. I have to land. So what I'm saying here is that now ẹni tó wá mú ọmọ ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn tó lọ babysit tí ọmọkùnrin kan tó wá take advantage ọmọ yẹn ó wá fún ọmọ yẹn lówó ó fi ń tọ́ ọmọ yẹn. Ó wá ń fún ọmọ yẹn lówó ó fún ọmọ ẹ lẹ́rú ó wá ń bá sùn. Ìyàwó àwọn ọmọ ló wá sọ fún ìyá wọn pé tẹ́ bá ti lọ o dájú òun àti lágbájá o dájú òun máa ń padà wálé ìyàwó ni dájú ń padà wálé kẹ̀ tí ẹlẹ́dìí bá padà wálé kí ó máa wọnú yàrá pẹ̀lú lágbájá wọn á lọ tira wọn mọ́bẹ̀ ìyàwó wa wálé ó wá ká ọkọ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn. Ngbà táriwo máa ta number one àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé who leaves his or her own child láti lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹlòmíì whether that person is family friend or kò ń ṣe family friend ṣé family friend ò lè ṣe irú nǹkan ṣé family kan ò lè ṣe irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fún yàn ni family náà lè ṣe irú ẹ̀ fún náà ṣé ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ò lè ṣe fún ni ṣé ọmọ àbúrò ò lè ṣe fún ni ó lè ṣe fún náà ọkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ lè ṣe fún ọkọ àbúrò ẹ̀ lè ṣe fún kò sẹ́ni tó lè ṣe fún wọn. Nǹkan tí mo jọ láti sọ ni pé those negligent pé òun gbọ́mọ sílẹ̀ òun gbọ́mọ jáde òun ṣe kinní kan kiri òun ṣe kinní kan òun ló ń faṣẹ́ òun ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ òun ló ń ṣe kinní kan. Òmíì ni wípé ó máa là bó ti kọ́ tèmi jọ láti sọ ni wípé sometimes some women nígbà tó jẹ́ wípé bills tó fẹ́ san gbèsè tó fẹ́ san I have seen some women tó jẹ́ wípé I'm a moderator here mo máa moderate ìjà fún couples kan nínú ibi tí mo wà yìí I've seen so many couples tó jẹ́ pé tó bá gbọ́rọ̀ wá bá wa tó jẹ́ pé ìgbà míì wọ́n wà tó jẹ́ wípé ọkọ yẹn ṣàdédé ni ó ti jẹ gbèsè lórí credit card tó jẹ́ joint account ó ti jẹ gbèsè lórí line ó ti jẹ gbèsè gan lórí orúkọ àwọn méjèèjì tó at the end of the day left and right ó ti affect wọn tí wọ́n méjì yẹn dẹ̀ mú ọmọ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ mú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ mú lọ sọ́dọ̀ èèyàn ibi tó dẹ̀ mú àwọn ọmọ lọ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń palẹ̀ ayé ọmọ wọn jẹ́ ń bẹ̀. Ìbíbadé àwọn jẹ́ kò ṣe pé wọ́n ẹ̀sìn àwọn ọmọ yẹn o not that one o. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ń kó wà burúkú lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n mọ̀ ọmọ wọn lọ bá. àwọn ọmọ tó ẹ pé tí àwọn bá sọ pé go inside àwọn ọmọ máa dá wọn lò ó di pé àwọn ọmọ ò dá wọn lóhùn ó di pé àwọn ọmọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ní no you can't tell me that no you can't do this no you can't do that but that doesn't mean that ìyá yẹn ò ṣe ẹni tó wà responsible situation to bá rẹ rí and that is why and that wait people I will mute now
Okay.
that doesn't mean that. And if you look at that thing from the beginning, it is because that woman is not guided. I am telling you. Èmi number one rules me. I don't do joint account. Tó bá wá bá mi, èmi máa sọ fún ẹ, má ṣe joint account. Not because love ọkọ ẹ. It is the way me I see it. Ẹ lè ní joint account tó jẹ́ pé ọkọ máa mú sínú ẹ̀, ìyàwó máa mú sínú ẹ̀. Tẹ̀fí máa máa sọ bills ó lè wà o bọ̀ kò ń ṣe pé sálárì ẹ àti sálárì ọkọ ẹ á wà máa wọnú àkáǹtì kan ó máa ń padà ń fa kùtù sílẹ̀ ni especially pẹ̀lú owó ọmọ tó máa wọ bẹ̀ wàhálà ló máa ń padà ń dalẹ̀. Anything tí wo obìnrin bá ń ṣe you need to work on yourself ṣorí kọkùnrin tó lè fi nǹkan lò ẹ ọkùnrin tó mú owó tó lọ náà gbogbo credit card ó ti mọ̀ pé sọ̀gọ̀ ni ẹ torí pé òun rí bó tí wọ́n fúnra ara ẹ̀ òun pawó ẹ̀ ọkùnrin ẹ̀ pawó ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá jọ ní nǹkan tẹ́jọ fẹ́ ṣe ẹ̀ ń put ẹ̀ into one place. bó bá àwọn kó lọ náà gbogbo credit card ẹ̀ tó jẹ gbèsè èmi máa tún intentionally sọ fóbìnrin gan pé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ra ilé tí sálárì èèyàn kò bá lè ra lé ẹ má ra lé. now tí ọkùnrin yẹn bá ní òun ò lágbára tó bá jẹ́ pé owó ilé tó fẹ́ san 2,000 ni tó ò bá lágbára 2,000 tọkùnrin yẹn bò bá tó bá mọ̀ pé kò lágbára 2,000 ẹ má lọ́jọ́ lọ́ra lé débi pé ẹjọ́ wọn á máa dáwọ́ sanwó lé yẹn débi pé ọkùnrin yẹn ẹ wá jọ dáwọ́ ọkùnrin yẹn máa mú 2,000 wá ìwọ máa mú 1,000 wá àbí ìwọ máa mú 1,500 wá ẹ wá lọ sanwó lé ẹ wá máa fi sanwó lé ọjọ́ kan ọkùnrin yẹn wá ní òun ò lè ṣe àwa di ilé alẹ́ àwa di gbèsè sí lọ́rùn wàá máa rí tóbìnrin yẹn wá máa lọ work extra. Ìkan tó yẹ kó take care of which are your priority, your children, you will leave them alone. So what me I'm trying to say here is that you obìnrin, when they talk about growth is not all about money o. Growth is about wisdom. Mo sọ pé you have to grow your own wisdom, exercise your wisdom. Growth in marriage is not all about pé mo ń pawó, mo ń lọ hustle. That's not what is called growth. You yourself, o gbọ́dọ̀ partner sharp. Study your marriage. Study your husband. What kind of husband ló fẹ́? Má kó tó ṣe nǹkan kan ṣe testing. Má kò dá gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ̀. Má rò pé torí pé ọkùnrin yẹn nígbà tẹ́jọ́ fẹ́ ra yín, ó ra kiri kọ̀fọ́ ẹ̀ doesn't mean pé tó wá dé inú marriage ó máa rà fún ẹ náà. Sometimes máa ń kọ́ máa ju one die sílẹ̀. Má ju gbogbo owó lẹ́tọ̀, má ju díẹ̀ lẹ̀. Tó bá ṣe ń lọ ní trend yẹn. Ìwà àtọkọ ẹ tó bá mọ̀ kó fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá yẹ kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ máa ṣe 3 to 11 wọ́n fẹ́ máa ṣe 10 to 3 ẹ lè jọjú kò kẹjọ sọ́nà nígbà ìjà ẹ̀ mọ́ kó mọ́kàn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹjọ́ kẹba yìí mo láwọn couples kan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa sọ fúnra wọn òun àtọkọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ weekend tó bá lè ti di 9 o'clock nílé wọn ó bá máa gbá ilẹ̀kùn wọn kó máa pa ọtọ́pàá àti àwọn ní pé kọ̀lẹ̀ tó ní family kan ní bíbá tó bá pè wọ́n when it is 9 o'clock nobody picks the call in their house. And tó bá kọlẹ̀kùn wọn ní ṣílẹ̀kùn fún ẹ. Àtọkọ àti ìyàwó wọ́n jọ máa lọ bíṣẹ́ láàárọ̀. Ọkọ máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́, ọkọ máa ń ṣe so ọ máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ school program. So ọkọ máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ní 8:30. Ìyàwó máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ní 7 o'clock. 7 to 3 ni ìyàwó máa ń ṣe. Ọkọ máa ń ṣe 8:30 to 4:30. Ìyàwó á lọ pick ọkọ ló máa drop àwọn ọmọ. That is what they do every day. Tó bá dé ti ọmọ gbó máa meet nílé. Tó bá ti di pregnancy.
Mẹ́ta ẹjọ́ ibi ọ̀dọ́ yẹn máa ń wọ ẹ̀kọ́ bákọ̀bákan ní ìmọ̀ tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Bí a nínú abúlé ọ̀dọ́ yẹn ni bí a inú ẹ́sítéètì ni ìmọ̀ tí ẹ wà. Ọ̀dọ́ yẹn máa ń wọ ẹ̀kọ́ bákọ̀bákan. Fẹ́ lọ sí skul mẹ́ta tó bá ti di time tí àwọn ọmọ skul máa wọlé. Gbogbo yín pátá ọjọ́ tí n bá ń lọ pẹ̀lú àwọn
Pregnancy.
Life and direct. Mo ṣe lọ sí school yẹn. Mo ṣe interview wọn. Mo ṣe everything.
Pregnancy.
Nílé lóko kẹ́ máa wò mí life and direct. Mo ní.
Obìnrin tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀, they are used to say go like this, go back, ó nìyẹn, that back and forth ni ó tọ́ ni. Ibi tó bá darí wọn lọ ni, màálù ni wọ́n. But now, ìwọ obìnrin, ìwọ náà gbọ́dọ̀ wà. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ jọ come together. Kẹjọ wo kí lẹjọ fẹ́ ṣe. Tó bá mọ̀ pé o ní kọ̀kọ̀ tó fẹ́ ṣe. Mo ní obìnrin nílùú ìtẹ́ pé kò ṣiṣẹ́ rí. Kò tí ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ pay to pay jẹ́ shop. Irun ló ń ṣe nínú ilé. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá wọ inú ilé ẹ̀ 3 bedroom apartment ni wọ́n rent. Yàrá kan nínú 3 bedroom yẹn nǹkan tó fi ṣe saloon sí yàrá ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá débẹ̀ máa rò pé saloon lẹ wà ní. Ìgbà tẹ́ bá bọ̀
alájà ọmọ ẹ lè jẹ́ sáká lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Ọmọ ẹ lè jẹ́ Anthony Joshua lọ́jọ́. Mo ní ọmọ orú obìnrin yẹn ó lè jẹ́ Anthony Joshua lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Ó lè jẹ́ Saka tó gbà púpọ̀ lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Ó lè jẹ́ Rashford lọ́jọ́ iwájú. So people sacrifice for different.
Yeah, you see that sacrifice here. That structure here. It's not for obìnrin tí ò lórí. I am telling you. Now, let me tell you, lady tó ṣe saloon nínú ilé yẹn. Ṣorí tó bá wo saloon lady yẹn, she was so creative that she did that saloon tó jẹ́ wípé bó ṣe decorate inú bẹ̀ yẹn, wàá rò pé inú ṣọ́ọ̀bù ńlá ló wà ní. Now advertisement tó ń ṣe lásán.
Ṣé mo wípé tí ọkọ àtìyàwó àwájá ṣé mo wípé tí ọkọ àtìyàwó ṣe rí before kẹtó dé sórí ètò I'm bored láti and I like the way this topic progresses because it sinks and it links. I'm bored láti emotional topic and how in my own view is related to spiritualism, which we reference to as juju, because it's action and event that we cannot all see. Anything that happens, we cannot have physical access. It's almost titled to spiritualism or juju. We are coming from that topic. And there is a sync. Now, you're talking about intelligent business. Intelligence is governed by emotions. Within that emotional compact of who you are is where your intelligence works. So whatever behavior you are doing right now is still governed by intelligence. And to more better be aware of the level of vision. Also, I agree, Mary, also after that, so it's still governed by intelligence. And when we are talking about intelligent business that is empowered by human emotions, there are things that you cannot choose and pick. This is the area I'm going. Because when you're making those decisions, they are not conscious decisions. They are decisions fully empowered and governed by emotions. Now, the question is this, and this is what I'm saying. If we are still on the topic of emotion and intelligent business, if you set out as an individual in a union, that union will collapse, regardless of how you want to present it. It might not happen now. Okay, thank you. Let me expatiate it a little bit. That's why I use MFM as an example. When you create a union, the sole purpose of that union is first and everything for individual. Because why? You literally start having children. So every time you step out of that house, any decision you make will impact your kids, whether you like it or not, present or future. So when you created an avenue to be successful, it's a good thing, but it has to be together with your partner in terms of what you're trying to achieve. So your intelligence set out this way without let's say there's no rules of engagement in the union. There's no law of engagement in the union. But ultimately, you're in a union that you have children. So you set out to be more successful. rí nínú tán àti ní nínú àjọsọ àti ní nínú nílé ìwòsàn nílé ìjọsìn wọ́n máa ń yára lájọ́ tó ti máa rí obìnrin yẹn lògo ẹ̀ ni ọkùnrin yẹn lògo obìnrin ni obìnrin yẹn lògo ọkùnrin ni. There is explanation to all this because why? A woman can be deceitful the same thing as a man, meaning I can use an advantage of what I have to create it for myself within the union and undermine the purpose of the union. Meaning, your intelligence works this way. When you set out a goal, to achieve the Roman create one. Even undermining the interest of your children. So, I'm not saying.
Are you trying to say? Wait, are you trying to say that those successful women, their success ought to jeopardize during the time of?
I'm saying those successful women work in and with their partner.
Nobody will tell you.
So I'm saying this is the difference.
There was never a time I put it in my point.
No. It is not you, Alaja. It is not you. If me can have these feelings to interject you, to interpret it this way, it's because of the audience that are listening.
No,
we have different interpretation. I'm only shedding more light a little bit to what you've said because someone like me, the way I function is almost like what I don't understand, I need clarity.
Yeah, so
thank you. Hold on a little bit. And again, when you talk to me and I find something that I might not understand, interpret it this way, it might not be me. Someone else can share the same content with me in their own mind. So when you are emphasizing on women should build an ambition, it's a good thing. It's something that you should even start before you go into union. So when you have an ambition before you go into union, or you have a job you're doing that is successful going to union, the moment you agree to enter into the union, you have to walk within the compass of what you both agreed with your husband. Or else, someone else will sacrifice for you.
Okay.
And I've seen it in play. I'm saying this because I've seen it happen. I've seen it reported.
I'm not against that. And I will tell you why. Anybody that is listening to me, I think I was very clear. I always say something. I always say.
I just want us to be like Alaja. I just want to chip in. I will give you the floor. I just want to chip in. Everything you're saying is good. Literally. Women have been oppressed for so long. And if you look at some of my comments and the place I said, are you agreeing? I think you used that word or anything. I said, yeah, I agree. Because why? Even technology and science have analyzed women intelligent and men intelligent. They find them much more adaptable and more brilliant in using technology in the modern era that we are in. That's why you see women in so much leadership position, because they have the capacity to handle. But I've seen it here, and it's happening repeatedly in diaspora in terms of personal needs, personal ambition, personal success. That literally undermines the interest of the union. This is where we need to literally look at it critically.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's not good.
You know what?
To be successful. I'm saying it has to be in the compass of what your agreement within your union. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm telling you that, that's what I want to say now. That from the beginning of my submission, I said one statement. Only Emma contradicts or me, then you have to listen and get it clear. I never said that before I started my statement.
It's all for the sake of clarity for people.
You know why I did that? Do you know why I did that? it is because of clarity. Now, I want to tell you something. Tibitire dadali ayé. Tàbá wò yí pé nítorí pé ọ̀nà kan èèyàn yẹn gbà ó ṣubú. Táwa náà bá tọ ọ̀nà yẹn, àwa náà máa ṣubú. Then nobody is going to move on. Because it has happened to some set of people that their success or their journey to success have jeopardized.
Not set of people. The numbers are high.
No, wait now.
Thank you.
Because of their success has jeopardized their responsibilities as a mother or as a wife, or both responsibilities. Doesn't mean that we should not also go through that journey. Now, let me tell you the difference.
Go through which journey, man? Go through which journey? I
am talking about the journey of success.
Of course.
Because it has affected some people, or the journey of that success has jeopardized.
Okay. I think this question I'm going to ask you will settle this conversation a little bit between me and you a little bit, because the question I'm going to ask you is this here. If you're so ambitious, so much are successful in your craft or whatever you do, and you set out to marry, and your husband said, for this sake, the pace of which you run business and you move, we have to adjust it a little bit to create time for family. Is it something you're willing to accept?
Okay, now I want to give you, that is just exactly the thing we always want to indulge ourselves in that particular statement. I have seen women that will tell you, I am not working because my husband said I should not work. Olenie, yes, Olenie. I have seen women that will say, my husband said, oh, slow down, Olenie. Let me tell you why I said that. You can be a stay-at-home mom and still achieve your dreams. Like I said, I have somebody that has not even worked before. I have known her for 10 years. She has not even got only paycheck to paycheck, and she's making money from our comfort zone. She had a room. She turned that room, and she's making money. In fact, tẹ́ bá dórí social media handle tó ṣe máa polówó. Tẹ́ bá débẹ̀, tẹ́ bá wá bèrè address, nígbà tẹ́ bá débẹ̀ lè máa mọ̀ pé ilé ló ti ń tajà. Òun ló máa lọ pick àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, òun ló máa mú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wálé. Ọkọ máa dé ló máa bú oúnjẹ gidi. Ọkọ ó dé mọ̀ pé òun níṣẹ́ ọwọ́ lọ́wọ́. Life threw her lemon. She turned it to lemonade. That is what I'm talking about, wisdom. When they are talking about growth, growth is not all about you yourself. You have to apply your wisdom. What can I do? Because my husband said,
last question, answer last question.
Because your husband said you should not work. I'll go and
answer last question.
You will pick the shift. Like let me use myself as an example.
Answer last question. Can you hear me, Alaja?
I'm here.
Last question, let's see answer. Alaja ní gbogbo ìdúmọ̀tà ló mọ̀ ní ẹ̀ka aṣọ back and forth owó wọlé kọ̀ǹtẹ́nà ń já láti Hong Kong now. you were simple doing it. Now, I want to tell and the family return to our conscious to me. I like that. If you don't do good, I put it in or bashing. I like to call you our bashing. What am I?